All right, let's go ahead and begin. Wow. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Up. No, phone's up. I don't know why my phone was like that, but it'd be like that. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me say hello to all of you fine people. Hello, Ars. Congratulations on your first. Hello, nobody. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should do that. I should probably do that. I I'm still I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. I'm still very new to the multi-streaming on YouTube, so there's probably a lot more I could be doing with that. Also, everyone on the YouTube side, hello. I don't have a First, Twitch will not let me combine chats in a move that is incredibly stupid, but that's not a rant to get into. Hello, Crichtonton. Hello, Bellnery. Let me get a good stretch, get a good drink. Hello, Night Owl as well. And hello, Candy Flower Jr. Yeah, if I haven't got to say Happy New Year to everyone yet, Happy New Year. Restream subscription. No, actually, so hello, Block. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Was this black pit with a red icon? It is the depths of the YouTubes. So basically, what you can do is like you can do restream, and restream is a good option for a lot of people. Because I listen to music when I paint, YouTube does not like that, so I have to use a plugin specifically so I can like not stream audio to YouTube when I do shit. So I'm doing some convoluted bullshit. It's neat though. It's neat. It's nice having archives. I got people checking in from there, which is cool as well. And hello on this side, Blanc as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I try to stay like moderately on top of various tech things within streaming. I'm not the most advanced streamer, but like I got a general good grasp on how to do a lot of shit. Speaking about things that I got a good grasp on, the boys. Uh, so you'll notice probably from last time, the lads have gotten some bases. The bases are a combination of resin pipes, cork. I used a little bit of like texture filler to fill in the sides so it doesn't look like it's just fucking corkboard. And eventually I'm gonna put some eventually I'm gonna put some slime here at the bottom, but not right now, no. Specifically, I'm going to put the slime there after I do oil wash stuff, because when you use a matte, the varnish I use for my oil washes destroy any sense of shininess. So if I want the goop to be extra shiny, which I do, I want that goop to be shiny. I have to make sure not to do it that way. Yeah, let's go. Also, I still got the 2024 zoom from last stream, which is kind of fun. That was fun. You guys like it's one of those things where it's like God, I have far too much paints. I have too many paints. But like, if you were to ask, but like when you guys were like, get teal, I'm like, I don't know if I have just like teal. It's the people on the armor. Oh, you mean like the fact that they're wearing skin? Oh yeah, no, that's intentional. If anything, I'm gonna make them bloodier later. Grab a brush for this and get a sip. Let me get a big sippy on this. But yeah, I've been yeah. If I take a sip and speak immediately, I just blast all my minis with water, which is, like that's as a miniature painter, that's what you want to do. You have to keep them well moistened at all times. That's how you get the optimal paint. So they're actually not terribly far off, I believe, but there's just a bunch of like little itty bitty little bits that I would like to kind of get, like the little guy in the back, various tubes. There's like this like leg tube that just kind of got like not really super attention-y. So the goal for today is to kind of go in there and get all those done. Yeah, I mean technically that's not incorrect. Like the idea of thinning your paints typically does recommend like you can thin your paints with painting medium, and technically that is like the best option. It's kind of overkill, as in like the quality bump between thinning your paints with water and the quality bump between thinning your paints with additional painting medium generally is not super duper huge. Like, I assume super pro people can notice the difference. I am not super pro, so I do not exactly. How you doing, Fox? Nice. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm working on the lads. Like I said, I'm trying to make... So I've had this thing in the past, and I still technically probably have it, where I work on some minis, I'll get them pretty close, I'll be like, oh no, there's a bunch of little doodads that need worked on. I'm going to my brain is overloaded with these little details I gotta hit up. So I am trying not to do that as much. So that's why I wanted to make sure these guys are done enough before I get them oil washed and all that. It's like I'll be like I'd see stuff like I'd be like, oh man, I missed little bits around here. This is fucked up. I'm gonna what's that like curl up into a corn cob or whatever. I haven't checked on drill tweets in a hot minute. It's kind of I have to say I'm also gonna repaint over this little little recorder thing, so that's fine. The persistence of the guy or whoever the fuck runs the drill account. I don't know if they've ever been like, this is him. This is John Drill, owner of the famous drill. But like the tenacity of them continuing to put out like pretty schedulely, like just keep going with the shtick is pretty impressive. Like that has to be like going on like decades at this point. Also, hello King Grizotter? Grizotter VT. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Hi. How you doing? We're working on the lads today. The multitude of lads and their many molds and folds and whatnot. You know, typical Nurgle bullshit. For Nurgle. Fuck yeah, let's go, let's go. And oh Matthew, fuck yeah, Hellpog, Hellpog, Hellpog. Fox, if you need a crash, do not worry, do not worry. I am not sleepy necessarily, but I also tomorrow I have to go back to working like a normal person. Vacation ends for me tomorrow, and I must willingly re-enter the cage. And so I'm trying to like not caffeine as much tonight as I usually do. I gotta continue to do things. I live my life by the meat. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. I mean, it's not that. It's for one thing. I will say compared to usual, I only need to go back to work for 7 more days, and then from the 15th to the 23rd, I have that time off as well, which is going to be great. That in particular is going to be excellent. Which I think I mentioned is on and off a couple of times. I am going to be at MagFest this year. So I'm going to take probably for the first time in a long time, like a very short break. Like I'll probably, God, how's that week work? I might do a stream on Monday and Tuesday that week, and then beyond that, I probably will not stream until like the 24th, something like that. So there won't be a huge hiatus. There'll be a very light, a light one. You know, just a sprinkling of hiatus. Comes back to working pigs. I mean, if having to do a job when no one is around is honestly like peak cozy. I still kind of miss like from time to time. From time to time, I do kind of miss like when I worked at a state park on the graveyard shift because it was dead quiet. It was the most peaceful job I've ever done. Yes, nobody. I'm leaving all of you to fuck and suck and con orgy and all the other fun shit. I don't actually know what I'm gonna be doing at MagFest if I'm gonna be real. I feel like I'm just gonna wander around and just have shit happen, and we'll just go from there. I'm definitely playing Magic. That's the thing I know I'm doing. Oh, great. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It really is. Well, the thing is, the part for me that was the best is because it was a graveyard shift and a little place with electricity. I would just bring my laptop and I'd watch anime. I watched Lucky Star then. I watched Gurren Lagann. That's where I watched Chocolate, which is not an anime, but it is an amazing movie. It's not technically a fantasy movie, but one of these days I probably should show you all Chocolate because I need you to all believe that Chocolate's real and not a figment of... Like, I need to convince people that I did not hallucinate the movie Chocolate. About a mentally disabled karate woman who beats the fuck out of all the people who's wronged her mother. It's so good because it's like her and her little tubby friend go to all these like fucking... Yakuza guys and be like, hey, you owe this woman money. She's really sick and she needs it. They're like, hey, piss off, kid. I'm here at the Yakuza ice factory making ice. You know, they sound exactly like that. It's not dubbed either. They just sound exactly like that. And then she beats the ever-loving fuck out of him and just like sticks out her hand and it's like money. And they're like, okay, God, please, kid, do not beat me to death. It is a very fun movie. It's a wild premise for a movie, but it's like both kind of like heartwarming, got a little bit of drama in there. It's a wild ride from start to finish. It gets the Halbernock seal of approval of like what the fuck is this movie? There's a couple of movies, like, I'm not, like, a big movie connoisseur, but I have, like, these little odd ones that have stuck to me for years, like, what's another one? Zardoz! Goddamn Zardoz is certainly a movie. Zardoz is a movie where Sean Connery's in a mankini, a ammo bandolier, and a ponytail and go-go boots, and he beats the fuck out of hippies. Of course listen, I am the target audience is the wrong word for that, because I'm pretty sure Zardoz is like, if I remember right, it's like whoever directed Zardoz made a bunch of like really popular movies, and then they're like, all right, I did what you wanted. Now let me make my weird magnum opus. And they're like, yeah, fine, whatever, bud. Like it's the same thing would technically happen with Treasure Planet. Like the two people who really wanted to make the Disney Treasure Planet were like, please let us make Treasure Planet. And then the Disney execs were like, make Hercules and a bunch of other shit. And then they made Treasure Planet, and I think it bombed. I actually, to this day, have not seen Treasure Planet, which is odd because I feel like I would like it. And hello, Need Extra Sleep, and hello, Matthew. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I feel like I would like Treasure Planet, but I just have not gotten into the shit of it. You guys got a lot of little metal tubelets, so that's what we're getting into there. If it's odd. It's Heracles, not Hercules, you educated fucks. I mean, we're at the point in society where it's like you're not wrong, but it's almost like become its own thing. Where it's like if I say Heracles, you guys know who I'm talking about. You're immediately going to Greek, but if I say Hercules, you're going to Disney. Which is I think the differentiation's kind of nice for that, where it's like the incorrect pronunciation kind of differentiates the character, if that makes any sense. And some all the Nurgle tubes always have these like little metal bits. Like I like the idea it's like the flesh just grew around the tube. Why not? I'll get all that. Disney was the true Rome all along. I mean, kinda. There's even like eras and like the rise and fall of Disney and shit, which is fun. Is it? I mean, I don't even think that's a curse take. I think it's just an accurate one. Hmm. Like, if you want to go even further with the Disney idea of we take something else, or I mean, I guess that's even the Hercules. We take something else, we change the name, and we're like, this is ours now. Like, I think it's prescient. I think it's accurate. Yeah, it's accurate in a way that you're like, damn, I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not a huge fan of the accuracy of this comment, but let's get these funky little eyes on you, bud. I actually think some of these are not as far along touch-up wise. Like I have 4 hours blocked off for mini painting tonight. I don't know how much of that we're gonna need. Oh, that's a shells. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, and it's okay. They finally lost one, boys. We got Steamboat Willie, and people are making hot fucking garbage with that. Yeehaw, let's go. Which, I mean, I don't think anyone was going to expect otherwise, if I'm going to be real. Is that... Are those meaty chunks at the end? I'm trying to figure out if this is like... I should make those meaty chunks for the guns. Probably. I'll keep sticking on with doing the metal bits for now, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I guess we got the Steamboat Willies. Okay, so he actually does have a little. They should be little jingle janglies. I also like the Terminators. As far as I can tell, these are the only ones that have these like little like plates, like the little giblet plates to kind of just hold on the little like shingles more or less. I like to use the correct terminology for my Nurgle models. You know, the giblet plates. Oh yeah, no. If once again, I'm pretty sure that is somebody like in the way that like some people track VTubers by like the function of their body. I feel like if somebody was to track every time I decide to do a Neil Cicierega play along for the music of the painting stream, I'm sure there'd be some connection there. I feel like there's a truth, there's a grand truth between my mental headspace and whenever I play this fucking tune. All right, let's look at you, buddy. What else you got? Okay, some of these need to get a little bit more. I think it's a machine gunning these ones. I think I just need to like really just go like, okay, you. I have to make sure you are done, and then I can move on instead of kind of bouncing around on a color by color basis. I just don't think it's gonna work otherwise. But yeah, no, Nielsen Sariga is beautiful. I love his music so much. What a lad. Okay, let's get some brown in that tube. Where's my tube? Where's my tube brown? I do got some chrome paint as well, which I don't think I'm putting any on these guys. I got them for, in theory, I have a very small Alpha Legion project. I say in theory because it was one of those projects of mine that I had way more gusto. And then the cruel passage of time hit it, and then now I'm working on other shit. So it's like, my alphas no longer have a strong desire to be legioned these days, which is fine. I mean, functionally, I don't know. I don't have strong opinions between silver and gold as far as my not silver and gold, silver and chrome as far as paints. I'm sure there's a more like legit metric for that. I do actually I guess that's something I do need to think out. So like with the old world coming back, I don't think I'm gonna buy it into any of the Brett or the Camry boxes. I thought that's Storm Kings. That's not right. That's a different faction of some other war game, I believe. I think that's like a Signar thing. No, probably not. No, it's a D&D thing. There's like a D&D giant called the Storm King. Okay. Tomb King. Sorry. But because like I said, I got a bunch of high elves, and it's like, what do I need to get those going? Well, initially I rebased them to circle bases, but I didn't do very much with them. And also, since they are no longer in Cities of Sigmar, they are entirely only useful for the old world. So I've ordered some new bases for them, specifically because all the 20 millimeters are moving up to 25 millimeters, so they got a little bit more breathing room. And those might be getting a thing. And I initially was going to go for like a silver and red, but I'm already kind of doing a lot of gold and red. So like on one hand, I could do silver and red just because like, I don't know. I've been on my brain is odd, and every now and again I get caught on these like color kicks where it's like, God damn, I'm feeling gold, I'm feeling red. So that's a thing I could do if I wanted to like really, really continue how that's going. If I want to just kind of be like, I don't think I would do them gold though, because I think there's as much as I like to overlap some colors between some armies, I think that's too much. Plus, I think elves would look pretty baller in a bunch of silver and whatnot. But it's like, do I do silver red? Do I do silver blue? So actually, silver green might fuck. Silver and green might fuck as well, because I can, once again, the curse of me trying to do a green army. I could do more like a maroon as well, kind of like a purpley. I think maroon's kind of like purpley red, sort of like that, something like that. Yeah. The Ember threats to swipe me. I mean, I have done every now and then. Like I did a thing where I looked at Custodes and I'm like, you know what? Those are very nice and gold. They do got a lot of golden red, which is a color combo I have been fucking with super hard lately. I've been super fucking hard with golden red. And apparently you can have like a whole Custodes army for like 8 models or some shit. Not that much. I think it's like 20. It's a ludicrously small amount of models if I was to actually go Custodes. I don't think I will. They don't like Marie Kondo sparks joy other than really their color scheme, but the threat is there. The threat in my brain is there. Oh, Mr. Personality, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh shit, you're almost up to 100. Nice, 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 nice. 100 very nice punches. It's funny to phrase something as nice punches, but it do be like that. There we go. Let's get your little tube. I've been eyeballing this tube for a while, and I have not touched it at all. This is definitely going to be one of my messier projects as well. I'll say also, welcome, welcome, welcome. Start stream painting minis too. Nice, fuck yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. What minis you gonna be painting? What minis you gonna be painting? I gotta ask. Dims the rules, dims the breaks. Just like a nice punch. There we go. It's like a there we go. It's like a gentle bop. And how you doing, Chieftain? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chaos Ace Ring Kill Teammate. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Is it like the black like the generic Chaos Space Marine Kill Team or like the new Night Lords one? I don't know if that's out yet. I'm from work tired. Definitely take it easy, my dude. Take it easy. Get rest up, relax. Get you some dinner if you have not acquired a meal today just yet. Do what you gotta do. The Black Legion one. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. That one seems pretty legit as well. All right, how do I want to do? Do I also want to do the bright yellow tube on these bits? Why not? Let's give it a go. For Black Legion and Night Lords, I think that's fair. Yeah, oh, background music's too loud. Oh, thank you. I can tweak that a bit. I can tweak that a bit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I appreciate it. All right, I've cranked it down a little bit on my end. Let me know how that sounds. We're operating a bit slightly less loud than usual. Nice. What am I doing with you, buddy? Oh, yeah. I gotta get this horn too. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know. Night Legion. Night Lords have kind of like a very fun kind of feeling to them, but they definitely feel like, I don't know, at least for me, that like they would be kind of got like second army syndrome, where it's like I feel like a lot of people would be like, yeah, I take some Night Lords, but I don't know if how many people would be like, yeah, no, I want them to be my main boys. They are going to be my lads. Oh yeah, I was going for these tubes. What am I doing? What am I doing with you? I've already lost the plot. Stuck at ML syndrome. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, when it comes to having armies though, mine are kind of whatever. Sort through the I just sort through to concentrate to see if I was lucky enough to get a diamond. Did you get a diamond? I was like, oh, Crypt Shadow. Why would you throw a cross at me? Why? I am not a vampire. I am not a vampire. I think vampires are cool, but alas, I am not one. I guess technically nothing's stopping me from getting bit by a vampire, and then it becomes vampire mimic elf. That just slowly would just kind of drift me into like he's a half angel, half demon, keyblade wielding. I did used to have tits set up, like the throwing shit thing. I do own it. I just kind of forgot because like I didn't use it for a while. I think I kind of used it like once or twice, and I never really kind of like stuck on. It was for some reason. I can't remember. Why do Chaos Knights get tusks? Because it's a combination of like chaos mutations, but also looks cool. Horns. I have to imagine a lot of chaos stuff gets horns because it kind of like goes back to the whole like demon, like devil's got the goat horns, and you just kind of extrapolate from there. Like a lot of Warhammer stuff, I think it's like what's cooler than a big robot? A big robot with like some gnarly tusks. I think it's kind of like as shrimple as that sort of dealio. Could there be a reason? What's up, Terminator? Welcome, go. Yeah, it's Terminator time. I'm getting close to getting them ready for an oil wash. Oh god, I'm already like 20 some minutes into this. Oh, bad apple. Welcome. Like a small bucket of stuff. Well, look like it's only a small bucket. If it's a big bucket, that'd be a problem. Best of luck with your bucketeering. There we go. Daily punches. His work is no penis. What? Monday? I mean, what do you for the Terminator? I mean, I don't know how much Nurgle goopy bits are left after that. Oh, meant for Shadow. Ah, okay. Okay. Naruhodo. Oh, this there's also one more missing spike over here. The big thing for him is I gotta figure out how to like differentiate the gun a little bit. It's like on one hand, keeping the combi weapon like kind of together is not that big of a deal. Like these are usually guns where if I want to keep everything metal. Fire pump for them though, for the Slaanesh stuff. I feel like Slaanesh it's the opposite problem where it's like I can't stop. I can't stop. And called geo from a guy who showed me where to dig. Ooh, nice. Oh, so you're just like digging for rocks and finding like cool geodes and stuff. Ah, gotcha. Where's my chrome at? I do have some chrome. I would like to use. Oh god, I did the thing where I don't know where paints are. Wait for suit. Large snake. Oh yeah, there's also that like I don't know how accurate is that like Russian bear hunting armor, or it's just entirely covered in spikes. It's definitely one of those things that somebody is like, this is bullshit. Like that was never real. I'd also believe it. Also, anthropologist. Welcome. Nah, these are my Death Guard. These are my Death Guard Terminators. I do a lot of bleeding skin though, so I can totally see why somebody like, oh yes, Night Lords. I could totally get that. That's an understandable impulse, to be fair. Just slip a little bit of brighter metal inside of here. Those spikes against that. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of spike colors do have a similar kind of feeling. Got that. You also make the bullet casings a little brighter. Like I said, for these, I probably don't need that much differentiation because a lot of Space Marine guns are just kind of a generic metal-y bits. That's a king thing. For dogs, nande. Nande. Okay, there we go. We got it. We had a little definition there. I think I can fuck with the barrels a little bit though, because these are combi weapons. So I think if I make one barrel copper, that would kind of add a lot to this. Well, where's my I keep doing that. I keep doing this. Well, I mean, also I have to imagine there's just like a pure intimidation factor after a while. Like if you have an animal that's already dangerous and you add spikes to it, people are gonna be like, oh shit, I don't want to fuck with that animal. I don't want to deal with that. I can't find my copper. I can't. Which is funny because my copper paint technically has like a black top, which should make it easier to find unless I knocked it over, which that happens. It's okay. I have another copper I can use. I'll just use my pro acro copper instead of the other one I've been using. Yes, just bowl over my model. Fucking destroy it, please. People are weird. I mean, that's also true. Yeah, people do be weird sometimes. I guess this would actually be a good comparison to how if I tried the copper from Vallejo and it was solid enough. So now let's try the copper from this. I could also make the barrel kind of coppery. Oh yeah, I've been doing like coppery barrels as well, so this will be fine. There we go. Yeah, let me get some extra. Also, I kind of find it funny that like as far as I can tell, when Neil Cicierega put together his Mouth Sounds album, he kind of hit the fucking California Girls as a meme song like several years before it's kind of moved over into its current status now. It is turned out pretty good. Yeah, actually, this is having less of a separation issue than the Vallejo one did. Like I still think the Vallejo gunmetal is fucking sublime, and I will never want for a gunmetal color again. But yeah, no, I think the Pro Acryl copper is where it's gonna be at. California girls are undeniable. There we go. I'm gonna do the Neko art cover of that. I wish I was better at like fighting games or Type Moon stuff, so I could be like, yes. No, I know all the like Neko art bullshit. Otherwise, I'm just a filthy secondary. Hi, how you doing, Rusted? Welcome. How you doing? Put the words to the Imperial March. Oh yeah, I feel like I've seen a decent number of those over the years, but it's one of those things that like I've recognized, I've seen, but I could not give you a specific example of, and it fucks my shit up real bad. There we go. Then we'll give the funky barrel a little bit of color as well, just to make it look slightly different, and then the little talon horns will need some color. There we go. How you doing, Rusted? How you doing? I'm working on the lads. There, I ruined it. It's destroyed. It's been rendered to dust. I think I even used to use. I was using a different color initially for this. Oh god, too watery. I have the opposite issue with thin your paints, where sometimes I'll go for it, and like my brush will just be like absolutely fucking just like basically just have like ink on it. Which, to be fair, that'll come in handy on. So I was prepping supplies for the too thin. Yeah, it is possible to go too thin, where it just it takes the texture of water and just kind of drips in places. Sometimes that's good. Like that gives some benefits, but other times it can be aggravating. It can be a bit aggravating. Sheep. There we go. All right, buddy. What do we need for you now? Okay, we need some red. We need some red for some stuff. Excellent. I think we're getting there though. I think I'm getting close to getting this lad done. And I do have some backup lads as well. I'll show you the backup lads. One of the backup lads is this guy, who is this is a bestiara model. Also, I do not need as much as I like my group of Chaos Knights, I don't need them to be on the screen. I got this boy. He's one of the Bestiarm loyalty rewards, because I've been subscribed to them for like a year at this point. Other ones. I have one more Age of Sigmar model ready to party. Oh, this guy. He's like a relic keeper or something like that. He's not part of like a specific faction or release. It was just like him and another dude who had a big scroll were there. I got this Age of Sigmar lady who I've given the alternate helmet. She's been going along. Also, oh dude, did I never show you guys the forklift? Oh fuck, you're right. I don't think I've ever showed you guys the forklift. Yo, let's go. 3D printer time. Let's go. Okay, I should show you guys the forklift. And check out. This is the Turnip 28 forklift. It has been very hastily put together. There's like a little turnip dude in the back. We got some little mutation. It's a crusty one where it's got some like little stuff like that. Forklift. Yeah, everyone's excited for the forklift. Okay. If I finish the Terminators tonight, I'll work on this guy because he doesn't need a lot of help, and then I'll go immediately into forklifting. Because like every now and then when I paint miniatures, my brain activates dark thoughts, and like one of my dark thoughts was Turnip 28 forklift. My brain was just like Turnip 28 forklift, Turnip 28 forklift, and I was like, where's that STL? I can get you that actually. Hold on. The turnip ones are from the Turnip 28 stuff, like if you look up turnip, but the forklift, I can get you that one in particular. Hello, Bort. How you doing? I'm going to help all of you become forklift certified. There we go. Also, this is a nice cheap forklift model, and it also comes in new and then beat the fuck up. So like if you would like different variations of forklift, you got options. I'm doing good. Hello, Thagoth. How you doing? Welcome. I'm showing everybody my forklift boy. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Hell yeah, let's go. Stretchy. There we go. Excellent. And hello, Mini Dell. How you doing as well? Welcome. I'm showing everyone my forklift. Oh fuck! When I was showing them off, I don't remember. I was working on a different boy. Fuck it. I was like, I'm gonna focus on one till it's done, and then no, that's just not happening. It's fine. we got options though. We got options. This guy's charm needs a little bit of work as well. I just air fried spicy ooh, that sounds good. I mean, I want to work on the turnip. I haven't worked on any of my Turnip 28 dudes in a while, and I do miss it. However, I need to at least get this guy ready to go. I need to get these boys. I would like to get them ready to party. You know, I want them to be good. I'm doing good. It's a bittersweet good because I have to go back to the wage cage tomorrow. But like otherwise, everything has been going good. I cannot complain. All vacations must end at some point, and I am pretty happy. It's got like a. Yes, I can't tell if that's like broken armor under his ass or what. I think if it's just not going to be super visible, I'm not going to super worry about it. I think that's the measure we'll do. Wouldn't be vacation otherwise. Yeah, it would just be me having a neat party. As much as I like, I sometimes do miss the neat lifestyle, but like also, I know that if I stick with it too long, I wallow in it, and then I just become unhappy anyway. So it's all good. It is all good. Running as a call to worm said, "Fucking print a bunch of green." Yo, nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, no, so like for me, I really love painting Death Guard like bigger stuff. Like I really like painting like their daemon engines and the characters and whatnot. But I will fully admit that I agree that there's almost like too much detail. Like, is this a beautiful model? Yes. Does it look great? I agree hard. Is it going to is it taking a fucking long time for what is ostensibly like maybe, if we're gonna be generous, like a not a super huge amount of points on the table? And not that I care about like a point measure value thing, but there's just a lot. There's just a lot. So yeah, even I mean, definitely as a Dream Stealer cults person, you would know, but like I feel like everyone can be in pretty hard agreement. I'm in paint. Work on the T. Oh God, hold on. That reminds me of something really funny. Hold on. I need to. Let me get a little bit of paint on this bit, and then I'll show you guys a picture. Uh, if you guys know my sponsor, Collectible Squids, which I'm gonna show them anyway, even though that's not necessarily the main part of the. Let's see, the shilling is not the main part of this. Let's see if I can get this screenshot though. Basically, when at the very end of what's it called? At the very end of last year, where I'm ending the year doing the thing I know how to do best, paint. Did I not take a screenshot of it? Yeah, I did. Maybe I didn't save it. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Check it out. I spit today recovering from goofy alcohol and news nuts, so let's usher in 2024 the way I find the most comfortable. Pain. And it's like the cutoff was just so fucking good. It's just so fucking good. There we go. I think I'm not even let's there we go. Pain. It was really fucking good. Hello, Calvin. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were trying to come to an agreement. Oh, hello, Bess. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We were coming to the agreement that Death Guard have a lot of details on their models, like a ludicrous amount of details, like borderline annoying amount of details to all of their models, which I cannot imagine you could contrarian that. It's like it's pretty well known that they got a lot of bits and boops and bobbles. They got who's-its and what's-its and galore. Thingabobs, they got plenty. No big deal. They want more. I want to be where the healthy are. Okay, never mind. Have I seen the painting tool list? I have not. I think I have a couple of things bookmarked from Warhammer because I want to look at what other Warhammer people are doing. Just to kind of see like if there's like niches for stuff that hasn't been super filled up. The thing I've been doing is I am very late on the party, but I've been watching Adric a little bit lately, and that's been pretty good. It's been nice. It's definitely like on the like little bit of more like refresher side, but they've been entertaining enough. I think it's because I do typically really enjoy that format of like podcast where it's like a couple of people shooting the shit. Where it's like last podcast on the left, the F plus. Oh, sorry, I got like a crazy hiccup going on. Like the sleepy cast people. Like it's like it's like the genre of a bunch of chuckle fucks just kind of getting together in a room and having a good time has been like a big thing that I've always enjoyed. Red Letter Media is another over the years. Someday I would hope to acquire a similar setup. I actually missed out on the Super Beast people. I don't know exactly what they got going on. I do know they were kind of big for a bit. Yeah, exactly. It's like a law of the universe. No, it is. There we go. Exactly. I like listen. I love my Death Guard boys to pieces. They are very, very complicated in terms of just like here's stuff. We got a lot of stuff. Boy, howdy, do we have the most stuff. I do. Okay, I did round it off a bit. Also, I'm lucky that for a lot of this, I don't need to be as clean as I usually. I'm not even that super clean, but like these boys are definitely like I can tell the oil wash is going to treat them nice. Also, Machinches, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome. How you doing? I'm painting some lads today, and by lads I mean these fucking Blightlord Terminators. Dear God, they're so much. I definitely think I'm in the home stretch tonight. I'm in the home stretch. I don't know how much of my 4 hours this is going to take up. I don't feel like it's going to be all of it. It's kind of like very that's very thick in these little capsules. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. If anyone didn't know as well, I do have the cat ear redeem fixed, so that is that do be a thing. But yeah. I definitely will say as much as like it's definitely slowed down a lot of my Death Guard stuff. I do have another. It worked out well last year, so I'm putting another up. And Jackma, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. And Gargantuan, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I don't know where you nerds are coming from, but howdy. If you do not know me personally already, I am Habernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. And I haven't lived up to the End Skaven variety in a while, but definitely the Nurgle variety. Nurgle variety has been going strong. Oh yeah, how y'all doing though? I'm currently getting these lads ready for an oil wash. Also, apparently I'm waiting on some varnish, which is supposed to come at any point between tomorrow and so that's great. I love it when my painting supplies have a date of who the fuck knows. What did I used to do to Kit Bash and Leviathan Terminators? All right, Joe Bell. Welcome. So my Terminators, do you mean the Nurgle ones or the or the Minotaur ones? Let's see another V2. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. What do you paint? Is also cool to see other mini painting VTubers in the wild. Hell yeah. Nice. What ones do you do? Let's see. You bookmark your shit for later. Hell yeah. Have I been doing it for a while? A decent amount, yeah. So I can do basically I started getting into mini painting for I initially started in like 2011, but that was back in the War Machine days. And then I took a huge break after my War Machine scene died. And then I've been doing, I got into Warhammer minis around 2019. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. If you need any tips or anything, and this goes to everyone in general, I like helping getting people into the hobby. So if there's any info you need, like what paints to get, or like what do I don't know what faction I want to play, what do I want to play, let me know. Let us like feel free to ask during the stream or whenever the fuck. I'm more than glad to help. See, it really has. I will say, from what I understand, War Machine's doing better these days, but also Privateer Press did a closeout sale for a lot of their like Mark III stuff, and like man, seeing some of that stuff go on sale is a little depressing. I almost bought some though because the discounts are that's like if you would like to get your hands on some War Machine stuff, and because you were always like, War Machine kind of looks cool, but I don't know if I want to spend a whole lot of money on it. They are doing a fucking fire sale. They are doing a goddamn fire sale right now on their old models. It's kind of depressing, but also the deals are ludicrous. They are very good. I always picked me some cephalic stuff up because I always thought they sounded neat. when I got into minis, but like when I was back in the War Machine, but like not neat enough for me to pay money. Because I was like, I already got Legion. I don't need to pick up a whole other army. I had a little bit of Mercs though. Yeah, it seems it definitely seems like a lot of like, and this is not to be mean, Jackmel. Don't take it this way. I know a lot of people are really jazzed to get into Warhammer for 2024, and I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. Hell yeah. I am. It is as a mini person. I'm like, ooh, fuck yeah. How's Alvin? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're getting close. You're getting close to that 69. You're getting there. I believe. We gotta get some fat color in there. Yet. Soon. You'll get there. I believe. You're doing good. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I am doing good as well. I'm doing very good. Yeah, it kind of like not the thing is like as somebody who did play Mark II, I'm not gonna say it was like the best edition ever because I think Mark III being bad made people think about like forget about a lot of like and I say this as somebody who played a lot of Legion of Everblight. Legion of Everblight and like Crix were like really impressive. I know technically there was a period of time where it's like you could still win with other factions, but like god damn, if you wanted to just fight a bunch of factions that would like stomp your shit and ignore half the rules, those were the ones. Those be it. What we want to do. It's oh yeah, no, there is a lot to it. There definitely is a lot. Also, Gunmetal Soul, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, usually your wallet is gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna refocus my dude a little bit. There we go. Hey, if you want to pick up some else for cheap, though, listen. I am not super obligated. I do it for fun. I do have a sponsor. I like to shill for stuff. Basically, oh god, yeah, that's it. It do be like that. I feel as a Legion of Everblight player, my army has been basically erased, and it feels weird. But oh yeah, but like basically I think a lot of it is just finding like a model like an army you like, picking up like their starter box and then getting some paints, and that's probably a good way to start. That's probably the easiest to a certain degree. What do I want to do with you? Need anything? You have any other parts that are screaming like I need attention before the oil wash? Probably a little bit. You got. Oh, I'm so sorry, Matthew. Yeah, you got hit with the trifecta of fuck you. I guess Kador is still around. Kador is still around though, so that's not the worst. But yeah, no, Skryia is like fucking like emo vampire elves, which is not bad. But they're basically like a whole new faction, and Legion basically has nothing now. Is that metal in there? I think that's accidental. Grim can also turn up. Oh yeah, those would probably be good. Those would be good for turnip boys. I have like a couple. I haven't painted turnip in a while, but I want to get back into it because I do got some armies I need to get going. Oh, I need to put a little bit of purple on here as well. Purple there. How's Corp? How you doing? To your new dog Oatmeal. I'm assuming your dog is named Oatmeal, and not that you have created Oatmeal out of new dogs, but nice, fuck yeah. Pet your dog for me. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Nobody ever needs to apologize for having a pet that they love. That's the silliest. Enjoy your wonderful dog. I am in a pet sad spot because Nanners is still doing her like winter hibernation, and it's like I would like to see you, Nanners. Please come out of your little hidey hole. January 4th in Australia. Oh yeah, I need to see exactly what goes into that because like on one hand, because of the way I do mini stuff, it's very hard for me to do challenges. Like even relatively straightforward challenges, like straight up, what's it called? Like even like armies on parade stuff, I have a bit of trouble with just because anytime I do that or like a contest, something kind of pops in, and I get fucked over and I can't really continue on with it. Hitting up a little bit of this yellow. The yellow is going to be built back up quite a bit once we get the wash on there. Yeah, Nanners has basically got her seasonal EP on right now, so I cannot. And for people who do not know, my Nanners is my pet snake. God, non-stop mid-November. I don't know. I know technically Tyranids are not supposed to be hard to paint, but I find them incredibly tedious. Where it's like, maybe it's because I choose colors that are annoying, but it's like, God, I have to layer this goddamn carapace so much. And it's always like one particular fold I seem to be missing every time. Oh, yeah, if they're a puppy, yeah, puppies definitely need a lot of attention. Do not, okay, I totally get it. That's totally understandable. All right, oh yeah, we gotta get his face. I think we're almost there. Yeah, a large number of like I'm not abandoning my Tyranids, but I'm definitely like I'm focusing right now on painting models that I find fun to paint. So right now it's like, even though these guys got a lot of details, I still really like them. I still like these Death Guard boys. And I'm having a lot of fun with them. Gotta get like in your face. Okay, so I think he's pretty close. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Also, I gotta get his pipe. I've been trying to fill the pipes with that. There we go. Tyranid waste. See, I don't know. For my Tyranids, I was originally doing a volcano scheme. And I was like, ooh, volcano would be cool, and it was just kind of a pain, and I wasn't super jazzed on it. And then I switched over to the Gorgon, which is like green with tan carapace, and then that turned out pretty great. Oh, nice. Creek, what mini did you paint? What mini did you paint? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Shit, good shit, good shit. Get a little bit in there. I'm very happy with these pipes. I printed out extras too, because it's like, am I going to need a bunch of pipes? Probably. There we go. It's a Chimera. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Always sweet to do vehicles. I'm going to be doing some more vehicles there. No, funny you should ask that, because this is also, if we're talking about beginner tips, it is actually not hard to strip paint from minis. Actually, very funny story. This guy, every single one of these Terminators were used. They were painted when I got them. They were painted in a very crusty and not very well coordinated, like typical Death Guard green. It was incredibly thick and not in a way that was like great. So I actually, yeah, no, you looked out. Perfect example. Also, Trash Mammal 925. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my mini lecture on how to strip paint for minis. But yeah. You can. I mean, Gorgon's a cool scheme if you want to do Gorgon. I don't own Gorgon. Go nuts, go nuts. But yeah, so what I did is I let them sit in. It was either LA Totally Awesome or isopropyl alcohol. I kind of bounced back and forth between the two. I use LA Totally Awesome for anything that's like super duper hard to remove. And then I use isopropyl alcohol if it's just like I need to do something quick. Stripping big ass models can be a bit tricky, but you just get a big enough jar or a bucket. Get a jar and a bucket and you're ready to go. Does it have a dragon that look like copper? Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Had a group painting total. Ooh, God, that sounds comfy as fuck. That sounds comfy. I don't get to do group paints unless you guys are like, "Hell, I'm painting along with you," which sparks great joy within my soul. So like whenever you guys are like, "Hey, Hal, I'm painting along," I'm like, "Yes, oh serotonin, oh so good." The paint set with the two paladins. Oh yeah, I mean I think that's a Balthazar gold. I think that one's a pretty solid gold if I remember. That's a pretty good gold. All right, this guy's mouth is mostly done. Get your teeth, guy. I think if I just hit the teeth up with like a, there we go. Let's just use this dark flesh tone on there, and then I'll just put him aside, and then I think he's gonna be ready for the oil wash. To the wing boys. I mean, if you think it'd be fun, go for it, yo. Your insane ramblings to help me focus. Yay! Yay, insane ramblings! Woo! I do appreciate it though. I do appreciate it though. I like to ramble too. I'm a Krieg, do whatever you gotta do. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do what you gotta do for your puppy. It's a puppy. I will understand. Get like a little bit of brown on his mouth. A teeny bit. Yeah, have yourself a good night, yo, and take it easy. Gold purple was in the mean serfs. You could do that. I mean, also you could also do like the like pimp stealers, were kind of that kind of like where you got like the fucking like hover limo, and you just make them like really shiny and ostentatious and stuff like that. All right, I think this boy. I can also just paint a little bit inside of there. Yeah, I mean, legitimately, rambling has become a skill. Also, why is this lucky? Hold on. Focus. There we go. Yeah, maybe zoom out a little bit if I want this to be slightly crisper. But you guys see less detail. That's fine. It is acceptable levels of painting. But yeah, no, considering that like next year's gonna be my 4th year, it's definitely like I have honed like there are legitimately, I still get times where it's like, what if I just like run out of stuff to say? Will I eventually run out? And the answer to that is not yet. You would think, but no. Get a little bit on the sides. Oh. Fucking awful. That's okay. Ramble well takes practice. It definitely helps where it's like, especially with streaming, the step one is to learn to ramble to yourself, because the early couple of streams you're gonna not have people to bounce off of, and then once you get a core. Also, Trail Shock, thank you for the follow and welcome to the ramble zone. Welcome to the rambles. No, that's not my usual. I'm just doing a bit. The Calormorph is a cool model. I think Gene Stealers would be really nice if I didn't have to like take on get a mortgage to get all of them. And Kayla Sante, thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. Welcome. Don't worry, you can always strip paint from minis. That's the fun bit. That's the fun bit about minis. You can strip paint from them. Do not worry. Do not worry. You're fine. You're fine. Hello, man. How you doing? Welcome. I am applying paint to the boys, and it's been going pretty good actually. No complaints on the paints. This one is your first try. Ooh, see what that is. Oh yeah, the Flippy Flappy boys, the little fly. I say Flippy Flappy boys for basically anything that does like a very slight. Oh, crypt. Also, Elfern, how you doing? Welcome. They do Gene steal your wallet. I have a lot of models from Saint Decent. The thing is, she is the one of the primary sculptors of Turn Up 28. So, like the guy in the cart, I'm pretty sure that's her, or if not, at least some of these parts are hers. Yeah. No, she's really cool. She's also a part-time VTuber, which is fun. Like I don't think she does it often, but she was able to drag Max onto stream once and do like a couple of Turnip or in Swill streams, which is fun. How much do you think it's just sloshing? The most. I'm pretty sure it's just entirely like pressurized soup in there. She's a very nice lady. Oh, also, if you guys have any interest in Trench Crusade, which I am very interested, I actually got some Trench Crusade models coming in. I did the OG Kickstarter way back when, and I don't know when those are coming, but they will. She is doing a multi-part sculpt for the Heretics for Trench Crusade. Which it's like, let's fucking go. Honestly, I was already like pretty invested in the idea of Trench Crusade, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do multi-part kits. I'm like, holy fuck, I love multi-part kits so much. I love them. I love multi-part kits the most. They're so good. The only downside for me personally is that they're going to be selling them. They're not going to be like ones you could 3D print yourself, which I understand. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in Trench Crusade yet. I'm probably just going to wait till everything comes out and then kind of pick from there. I technically already have like I'm not saying loyalists, but like I know there's like different factions of like heretics and Catholics and like sultanates and whatnot. I don't know which one I'm personally going to be doing yet, but I know I got fucking options if I need to. How you doing, Clay? And how you doing, son? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I am, but yeah, no, Trench Crusade is definitely on my radar for next year. A little bit of little red line in the little pocket boy. I'm doing good. I'm painting up the lad. A darker brown too for that. A bright brown. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of doing good, I am doing good. Working on the lads. We're talking about Trench Crusade, which is a game I'm excited for. So yeah, 20. Oh, also this Saturday, I'm getting my Mordor. I always want to hit it like my Mordor battle host. Mordor. I wanna say it in like the kind of just like a dark speech like kind of pronunciation. Like if you hit the like the like Ashnaz Gimbatuluk, like that kind of like very 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 spicy way to say that. But yeah, no, I got that coming in. So yeah, let's get some Lord of the Rings models because I have heard nothing but good things. Like it's very hard on the internet to find a game that everybody is like, yeah, no, that's pretty good. Every time I hear anything about the Lord of the Rings game, it is always, yeah, no, that's pretty good. It's a good game. It's a good game. I'm like, fuck, there has to be something about it at that point where so many people are saying it's legit. No, Monopoly sucks. We were talking about Monopoly yesterday. You fucking nerd. Like a little bit here. Also, my purple and my black accidentally mixed together, so it's gonna be a little annoying. The Mordor battle host. I hit that so dumb. I hit the battle host the worst way I possibly could. A battle host. To be fair, everybody who could do that kind of, I feel like if you could say Mordor in perfect like black speech, you probably are the lead singer in a metal band. Yeah, exactly. I'm not drunk and or Swedish enough to really hit it in a way that would really sell the grim darkness of Mordor. Maybe I just gotta practice. I gotta practice so I can you know what? I feel like I'm destined to be the lead singer of a like if I definitely was a metal band lead singer, it'd be one of those metal bands that it's like, oh, all their songs are brutal, but they're all basically just like songs about D&D campaigns. Like it'd be like my album would be called my group would be called Battle Host, and straight up will be like the first one would be like the culling of the Lich or something like that. Swords at Dawn. I don't know. Whatever sounds cool and like vaguely like fantasy-ish. Orc collapse. I think it's just supposed to. I mean, on one hand, Tolkien knew a lot of languages, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's like take a little bit of Arabic and take a little bit of these other languages. Take a little bit of maybe get a little bit of German in there, get a little bit of Gaelic, mix it all up. Boom, there we go. You got the speech of Mordor. Mordor. There we go. I'm gonna be saying it like that this entire stream. I've ruined. I feel like if I just want to practice, I just need to read the inscription on the ring. I feel like if I just read the inscription on the ring like every day in the mirror, cause like, you know, I mean, I think that's how voice actors practice. It's like this like go in front of a mirror and recite lines and use to like change the way their face, like, cause like there is a visual component to voice acting, which sounds weird, but it's like you're acting, you're getting into a character. If a character like, yeah, sure, yeah, you gotta like to kind of like reach that kind of point. But I think I would just legitimately just have to be like, I would have to say that every time. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh no. Legitimately. Look at like 90% of black metal bands from Sweden and Norway have fucking like Burzum is named after Lord of the Rings. There's a couple. There's quite a few. I wish I could remember some more. Basically, if there's like an orc general in Lord of the Rings, there's a metal band named after them. This is not even a bit. Hello, Split the Party VT. Welcome everybody. TV, sorry. Welcome everybody. Welcome. We're trying to figure out the best way to pronounce the Black Speech of Mordor. How are you nerds doing? Welcome. If you do not know me, I am Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. Oh, my Warhammer stuff are you doing? Oh, I got beat to the punch. I got beat to the punch. And hello, Natalie A. Rongo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, Natil. Sorry, my bad. Hello, everyone. And Sorcerer Sundries. Welcome. Hey, if you do not know me, I am Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. There's my Chaos Knight. These are Minotaurs, which are not Nurgle or Skaven or Chaos at all. I've been just on a gold and red kick. Hear me out. Ooh, Salamanders are legit. Hell yeah, let's go. Also, thank you for the stretch. Yeah, let me get a good stretch for everyone real quick. There we go. I'm stretching. There we go. And Pixel They DM, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome. And hello, Neil. How you doing? No. Oh God. Hopefully, put some ice on that shit. Hopefully that's helping. Hopefully you're taking it easy because that sounds fucking painful. That sounds incredibly painful. Definitely rest up. Hello. You got. Okay. You said your bathroom sink. At first, for a brief moment, I'm like, did you just like accidentally get an injury at a medieval times? Which, to be fair, I would almost rather get injured at a medieval times in my own house because I feel like that's a place that knows how to deal with an injury, you know? And hello, Lost TV 01. Yeah, they're like, what's the theory, canon, fanon that they're like Iron Warriors, Gene Seed, something like that, I believe. Which in that case, yeah, they're made of competent chaos, which I like. Not to say the Death Guard aren't competent. I feel like the Death Guard are like probably one of the most competent legions in terms of just like, oh yeah, they're getting shit done, you know? Oh, Tree Froggy. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Yeah, you can always just sue them for money as well. You could sue them for money as well. Just be like, hey, medieval times. I was trying to think of an injury, and my brain was like, I just go to the management and be like, I broke my dick. I broke my dick at medieval times. My dick in tatters. My belly full of turkey leg. I'm full of turkey leg and grog, and my dick is broken, and I'm at medieval times. How do you break your dick? Poorly. Yeah, listen. A knight said, "Hey, do you want the true medieval experience?" And I, a naive customer, was like, "Yes, please." And then he shut my dick in the door. This is a bit that doesn't make any sense. I'm so sorry, people coming in. This is not a bit that has like any substance to it or anything really. It does not make any sense. There is a hi, Konochi. There's a term is that really a thing? I know nothing about mountain biking. Listen, there's nobody's like ever accused me of being an outdoorsman. So if you would like to send me to the outside, watch enough of my streams so that you can redeem the 1,000,000 point one, and then banish me to the outdoors. Banish me to the outdoors. We're adding a little bit of flesh to the. Actively, like behind these little bits, I'm doing like a little bit of red because I'm gonna put blood for the blood god kind of like around the tips, like any bit of these where I think I can get like a little bit of pre-prep, like a little bit of red in there. That'd be fun. 1/4 of your way there. Oh, that's to be fair. I feel like if anyone would do it, I feel like it would be nobody. I feel like I'd start up a stream, be like, "How's it going, everybody?" And nobody would be. How's it going, everybody? And nobody would be like, "Guess again, nerd." No stream for you. I'm like, okay. See, are you guys from the guy from the new Guy movie? What do you mean the new Guy movie? The implication that I watch movies is very strange. I only watch cheesy fantasy bullshit from the 90s. What do you no, not 90s. 90s would be generous. 80s. 80s and 70s. How you doing, buddy? What do you got going on? Do you have any features that this little bit on the side? 2002 movie? What the fuck is I have no idea on that. I have not heard of that. I have no acting credits whatsoever. Oh, is this a guy? Okay. No, I thought I made that joke up myself, but apparently I pulled it from the ether from that movie. At the start of the movie. Oh, damn, okay. I can see why you're all curious, though. I can see why you're all curious, but nah. Alas, I do not perceive films. Okay, and then get a little bit back here. And you know what, buddy? I think a little red right here. I think you are good for the oil wash. So yeah, basically for what I'm doing for these as well is probably get a little, actually a little. What I'm trying to do is I will give these an oil wash, and they're gonna like. Usually I do them pretty thick, and also kind of like. Do I have an example of a oil wash models nearby? Oh yeah, this guy. Okay. I've gotten a little bit better at the technique since then, but so this is kind of going to be like what the end result is. So like the purples will kind of mute down until I build them back up. It'll kind of like even out the chain. The kind of the blood effects and the rust and whatnot. This is kind of like an older variant. I keep improving the style, but yeah, this is basically what we're going to go for. I'm still also really happy with the plasma glow on that. My OSL skills are not the greatest, but I do like the way it kind of like glows onto the rest of them. Basically, a lot of dry brush layers kind of let. Oh fuck! Hold on, one more thing before I put them up. My teacher grabs his penis to get so. Oh. Ooh, that sounds painful. Ooh, that sounds very painful. That sounds unfortunate. I guess that kind of thing does happen to people every now and then. Like not even counting like the Bobbit situation, and like Franken penis and whatnot. But I guess it do break. Stuff breaks sometimes. Hold on. There we go. I had my camera freeze. Like I usually start stream like right on the dot at 8, but I was like did like 8:02 today. Specifically because I had like right before stream start, I had like a weird issue with my camera, and I was like, oh no, not right before stream. And it turned out fine, don't worry. Man, my yellow is crusty as shit. Actually, why am I even using that yellow? Let's use a slightly better yellow for the energy tubes. Let's use Imperial Fist Contrast, which I really like. Hello, Steve. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? I know I've been lucky that I have not had to deal with any injury related things in a while, because that shit sucks. Broke his dick trying to have sex while. Oh god, why would you do that? I mean, okay. The why, I guess I can understand. I don't agree with it, but like I could see from a thrill seeking standpoint where that's kind of like the apex of trying to do some reckless shit like that. But like, oof. Whenever I think of weird ER stuff, I remember there was a Magic podcast I used to listen to a long time ago, Monday Night Magic, which I do not believe, which is weird because Gavin used to be on there, and now he's like the guy for Wizards of the Coast, which is weird. But anyway, the guy who had ran the show was a nurse, and basically there was a guy who went to the ER at the nurse's place. And the guy was there because he took caulking and sealed his butt shut. Like took a caulk gun, sealed the crack, and then was like, oh, and then went to the doctors. And the doctors were like, that's fucked up. That's weird. It's because like doctors on one hand, they're like, yeah, doctors have seen it all, but on the other hand, that's still kind of wild. But that's not even the best part about this story, though, which is why I remember as opposed to other medical fuck ups. Also, hi Shadow, how you doing? Also, holy shit, nearly 2 fucking years of subs. Let's go. Hell yeah. You could come in time for a great story. So the guy eventually came back to the ER And the doctors were like, "What's wrong with him now?" And he sealed his ass shut again. He did it twice. Like, first time, the first time, I don't agree with it, but like the adventurous spirit, I can kind of understand. I don't agree, but I understand. The second time, though, that is on you. That is self-inflicted error. There's no benefit to this. That's the thing. The thing that fucks me up is like medical stuff is expensive, and like this is medical stuff like maybe like well over a decade ago. Yeah, I guess the second time he learned it wasn't fatal, so like fuck it. But it's like once again, I don't agree, but I can understand. I can empathize. That's the best. Exactly. It's like the first time is you're curious. The second time you no longer got the curious excuse. You fucked up. You dug too greedily and too deep. And by dug, I mean technically not technically the opposite of digging. On that little box thing. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, paramedic people, like, it's one of those jobs that like I think you have to grasp onto humor stuff like that, because like otherwise it's just like horror and death and whatnot. Like I know some people, like there's a guy in my tabletop group that is there's a paramedic, and that shit seems rough. He's closing the mine shaft. Sorry, ladies, mine shaft is closed. That little skull in there as well. God, though, it's kind of beautiful in how fucked up it is. I forgot about some. The ultimate weapon against Fujos. If one day I get so desperate that I need to defend myself from ravenous Fujoshi hordes. Really, though, it's really mostly Ame. Ame is really the only explicit Fujo. I know VTubers that pop into my chat, and they are like soft Fujos. When I say soft Fujo, I mean like, oh, this guy didn't get his sword crusted up either. Where it's like they're Fujoshi, but it's not like their thing. Not like their main thing, like it is AMA's main thing. Wrote on AIM, let's try. Why were you writing on do you like was it like were you? Hopefully you didn't get charged for it, because I know that shit's expensive. But like, what led you to doing a ride along on an ambulance? If you don't mind me asking. There we go. Yep. Get that, and then get that. Let's get that spike all kind of crusted up as well. I like that shit. Welcome. They do sometimes, which is why I am. Oh, you were charged. Oh god, my condolences then. Ambulance stuff is fucked up. I remember right prior to VTubing, I got into a car accident where I was somebody ran a red light and T-boned my shit, like car ruin. I was afraid to get on an ambulance because I was like, I was in the middle of a move, so I was like, I don't got that kind of money. I don't got ambulance riding money right now. And luckily, everything was fine on my end. And eventually, things got reimbursed. But like, I was hemorrhaging money because of that. That was unfortunate. It's a feature, not a bug, to a certain degree. Yeah. The thing is, I mean, going back to my usual thesis statement of nobody normal becomes a VTuber except for like Olivia, and she. If you know Olivia Monroe, the VTuber, she is abnormal by how normal she is. Like I don't think it's one of those things where it's like secretly there's something weird in there. I think the fact that she is not insane, feel like it's like the way I feel about her. And once again, she's a nice lady, so I don't mean this in any like I don't know. There's a lot of VTubers who have baby fever. I don't even think that's unusual. The way I see it, imagine you go to like a prison and like everybody's got nicknames. It's like that's Shank Dave. That's 3 felonies Carlson. And then you see Mike, and like everybody's got a nickname but Mike, and you're like, why doesn't Mike have a nickname? What's Mike doing here? Why does Mike not have a nickname? Like, it's almost scarier that Mike doesn't. Olivia's like that, but with mental illness. Like, why don't you have a mental illness? Why are you normal? Why are you here? Yeah. I fainted while helping your dad up. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that would explain the hospital ride. But man, my condolences. She called her friends to come take her. Oh yeah, no. Like if you got the option to do that, like I mean, like obviously if you're like dying, don't chance it. But I can understand doing that. Not something I ever thought. Well, I'm not gonna say that like I'm the most normal VTuber. I'm like relatively I'm whatever. But I think it does take a kind of person to be that. Oh, baby fever is like you would like to have a baby. Or it's like oh you're feral for a baby. You're like looking up baby names online, like that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Your panini from Chowder. That it's been a while since I've seen Chowder, so I can't agree or disagree with it. But I'll take your word that that's a yes. I'll take your word that's correct. But yeah, I don't think I missed out on Chowder. Unfortunately, Chowder was like right at the age where I was not regularly viewing cartoons. But like the little bits of that and Flapjack I saw, I was like, oh man, both these I could vibe with because like I still think when it comes to just to like cartoons that are just, like cartoons, like Western animation that was on TV meant to be a cartoon, and like not even like Avatar or anything like that. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, I still probably is my favorite in that kind of sector of things, and that was a wild ass fucking show. That was a wild ass fucking show. They had fit. So wait, back the fucked up. Back the fuck up. I don't even care about the baby crazy thing. Chowder fucked? Chowder from the hit TV show Chowder. Canonically fucked. That is the wildest information I've taken in all night. I'm sure adult Chowder is like a person who has like person feelings and stuff like that. But like, huh. Huh. That's I am going to have to recover from this information. It's like when I think of cartoon characters who fuck, I don't think Chowder. Hold on. Oh, let me really quick. Okay. Okay, everyone. Hello, Battle I am in immense pain. Little kid wrongly sent to hell? Called Jimmy Two Shoes. I don't know if I've ever heard I Oh, coerced. Okay. I thought I've got VTuber brain rot where I thought you said I'm pretty sure he was corrected. And I'm like, I don't want to think about Chowder getting corrected. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. I have to see adult Chowder. Is there a grown Chowder online that I could see? Huh. He's just I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting about grown up Chowder. Nurgle torturing a guy. No. I have far more hideous delights to show you. Like, I kind of assumed that Chowder would turn into like, I don't know, like handsome Squidward. But like he's just bigger Chowder, which I mean, yeah, I mean to be fair, most people just turn him to themselves as babies, but bigger. He is tube shaped, yeah. He's just he's just a long boy. Chowder fucks, huh? Huh. Let's go put Chowder over there in the corner. Because once again, I can never recover from this information. I almost accidentally hit the stop stream button. Not on purpose. I don't want to end the stream, but I was like trying to like deselect that. I nearly pulled the plug. is, is Chowder a rabbit? Is Chowder unironically, canonically a rabbit? Why is my focus being so weird tonight? I always thought he was just like a made up cartoon animal. Or it's like what is Chowder? Chowder's a chowder. Is he actually specifically a rabbit? Oh, Nana-chan, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry everyone. I'm currently going through mental anguish learning that Chowder from the cartoon Chowder had kids. Hello everybody. If you do not know me, I am Habernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. And ooh, you're doing mini painting. Fuck yeah. Love your Abby. Thank you. Thank you. Let me show you some minis I do. Like I said, hold on. Wrong preview. Yeah, these are some minis I worked on lately, and if you think that's cool, check out this. Oh, hold on, let me take out my apron. Oh no, I don't get to show off my tongue when I do that. Hold on. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's get proper painting attire back on. There we go. Blah. You now have your heart. Fucking nailed it. Let's go. Nana-chan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome. How you doing? How was your Warhammer stuff doing? Well, hold on, wrong thing. How was your Warhammering? Love my Minotaurs. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to the correct panel. Hey, excellent. I still have a bunch of Minotaurs to paint. I got basically I'm just working my way through both the Leviathan box and I was gifted by Headless a Primaris Repulsor tank, which I will also be doing in Minotaur style. And oh Manuel, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm painting the lads. I'm getting them ready for an oil wash, so it's just like applying colors and trying to get like various tubes and goops and whatnot. Like these models have like built-in like this is supposed to be slime, and like as somebody who likes to manually apply slime, I have much Death Guard. Oh fuck yeah, nice. Fellow Death Guard appreciator. Fuck yeah, let's go. I guess at this point, in terms of raw percentage of like finished models, Chaos Knights are definitely the big one. Happy New Year! How you doing, Ryan? How you doing? You went UV Death Guard. Ooh, what do you mean by UV Death Guard? I don't recognize that immediately, but that's also because I probably got streamer brain. I am curious though. Hell yeah. But yeah, how you doing, Ryan? How you doing? I'm having a good New Year myself. Oh, actually, like UV light. Oh, okay. Oh shit, that's fucking nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, he's got like a combi bolter, which is like I think all the Blightlord Terminators are built in with combi weapons. Ooh, neon scheme. Yeah, let's go. I do my Death Guard purple because basically I just kind of did it on a whim. A long time ago, I did like one Death Guard purple, and then it just became it just became the thing. It just became what I did. And I'm okay with that, I guess. It's just fun how that turned out. Also doing ultraviolet nids. Nice, let's go. I was doing some High Fleet Gorgon nids, and they take too long and they make me frustrated when I paint them, so I'm putting them on a little bit of hiatus for right now. Just a little bit of a wait while I try to get my Terminator box done. Hello, Derp. How you doing? Welcome. That could be right. When it comes to knowing what came during what parts of the heresy, that's definitely a knowledge gap. I am not the most. I mean that sounds like correct information. I would be willing to believe that. Oh, I've seen some really legit coconut crab nids, so that's gonna look sick. Fuck yeah. Also, his horn's got some purple on it, which is not supposed to be like that. I think if I just like go back and just like lightly apply like a brown to it, and I can basically unfuck that. All right, what do we got going? Oh, we need to apply metal to his. He's got like the ass tube just fucks me up. Yeah, it's just bolter with your bolter, so you can bolter while you bolter. Let me take a sip real quick. Yeah, you can basically do whatever. I mean, no, he legitimately like it goes into like from his ass into his body. Like this isn't even me being like a cheeky little shit. Like he's got ass tube. He got ass tube. And it's like, you know what, good for him. And it does fuck me up. It's weird. Like, I mean, I know it's Nurgle, so the idea of having an ass tube is whatever. The fact that it goes into his leg is what really fucks with me. Like, where is that going? Why does it need to go from your ass to your leg? Why are you shitting directly into your leg? For what purpose? I guess such are the whims of chaos. But still, you know, you'd say that maybe it's a tail, but it's also like bolted on, and it has the same. It's like all the models have like a general like tube consistency, where it's like if it's a tube, it will look like a tube no matter what the model. Like they're pretty accurate to that. Like they keep a consistency there. So I don't know. Mechanically similar. Ass tube. Ass tube. This if this the sequel the sequel to sealed ass. Some like hoppers drying up. Get a little bit more in there. Hmm. This splinter thing. Ooh. Some blue on the armor plates, so it makes me think too much. I need to tone down the red. I mean, it'll probably be fine. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm assuming since you're painting Tyranids, you probably have a shitload of gaunts to use. I would say just sacrifice one gaunt of some sort and just use it as a test, and then if it turns out that you like it. Oh yeah, no, that's legitimately what the Discord's for. We have a dedicated Warhammer mini section if you want to do that shit. Do not worry. Do not feel bad. Yeah, if anyone else would like to get in on that, I got my socials. I will eventually add my YouTube channel to that as well. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube because a lot of people in the mini community use YouTube instead of Twitch for watching these. So I wanna help them out. I want to appease that audience. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, you definitely like not you specifically, even me who only owns the Leviathan box, I got like 20 gaunts. I can experiment on one of them just fine. Oh, hell yeah. Pedro does not have a super form. He's my familiar, so he's not like technically a rat per se. He's actually a transformed model. Unfortunately, I don't have the PNG of the model he is on me right now. But I'd have to grab it later. Buddy, to do something. Oh, the little horns. There we go. I'm seeing a pattern that you like doing UV stuff, but I mean honestly, if they look nice, fuck yeah, let's go. So sporadic flurries, sporadic furries. So I feel like sporadic furries are like those people that are like what's the best way to say it? Like the people that like I'm not a furry, but and then like you will like they're like I'm not a furry, but and then like somebody they'll be like a video game character that's like a kimono, and then they're like she cute moe 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 moe. That's a sporadic furry. Also known as guys in denial. Dyed hair. Okay. So you are hella about the UV. Nice though. Hell yeah. Insert Disney's Robin Hood. I guess that wouldn't be too surprising. Also, hell yeah. I have repainted my texture pad once more because I was already priming a bunch of stuff black. Hello, Perry. Welcome. Hello, Purity Kimono fan Valentine. How are you doing today? Another mod for parts. It's really cool. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Like, cause like sometimes you just gotta get a whole model for bits, and it's painful. But then when you get a cool model, it's great. Vegan furries. I mean, it's a Japanese style for anthropomorphic animals. I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying kimono or even really being a furry. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like whenever someone's like, I'm not a furry, I enjoy kimono art. Like, come on. Come on, you goober. Just be. I'm sorry if I'm calling some people out like this. I'm sorry. And like, not that like kimono art's bad either. I'm just saying. Just be honest with yourself and your cringe, and you will find true enlightenment and peace. Let's see. Drippy, there we go. I'm gonna do the thing I did with some of the other ones where I just do like a very light dry brush of a horn color on these little horn bits. These ones are getting colored in weird, so I might have to go back, wash, and build them up. The Coke Zero furries is fucking making me lose my shit. Nice. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's 2024. Just embrace the cringe at this point. Fuck it. Do what you want. Do what you want. Follow your dreams. Also, I need to do a little bit of dark gray on the little thing. It's not a furry technically. I mean, cat girls are like. I mean, if we pull out the Cheetos furry chart, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. There we go. On. I got a handy chart for everyone. I got a handy chart for everyone. Don't worry. We can solve this scientifically. We can solve this scientifically. Here you go. There you go. And like a lot of kimono art floats around that 50% furry in print form. I kind of wish I had the foresight to have this printed out. Are you living dangerously cheesy? I'm definitely dangerously cheesy. I got flaming hot Cheetos dry brushes. Rest in peace, flaming hot Cheetos dry brush that fucking exploded from being used as a dry brush. It's almost like cheap novelty makeup brushes aren't meant to be used for arts and crafts. It's shocking, I know. Let's get a little bit in there. Tiny bit in there. Their cats have evolved. Oh. So I know very little about Nekopara, but when you say that, is the implication that they were like a house cat that like magicked their way into being a human? Or were they like purposely like bred that way? Like I don't know the logistics of Nekopara. Pretty much. Ah, okay. I feel like that opens up like a whole kettle of like that's a whole bunch of stuff. The Harkness test. Yeah, that's usually a safe test where it's like it's for people. I don't even think the Harkness test is popular anymore. It was especially I remember seeing it on TG a lot. I remember seeing it on TG way back in the day. Basically, the logic is that like if the creature you're about to the horizontal tangle with can consent, you're fine. Like that's more or less. It's like do you want to fuck a weird like. I don't know. Do you want to fuck King Ghidorah? Like, as long as King Ghidorah can say yes, you're fine. Oh, I guess Scooby-Doo does pass that test. Well, no, Scooby-Doo can talk. I don't know if Scooby-Doo can consent. I don't think Scooby-Doo can consent. I don't think he's developed enough to consent. Of talking about Nekopara, I found out was actually about, and I didn't know how to react. I only vaguely know that it's like there's cat girls, and beyond that, I know very little about Nekopara. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those visual novels that it's like the more you think about the setting, the more it's like some weird dystopian hellhole. But I don't have a strong urge to read it these days. I have been kind of slowly working my way through Saya no Uda. Because like it's one of those like seminal works of like otaku visual novel stuff, and also it's just about like fucking hideous meat monsters, which like as a hideous meat monster myself. Oh yeah, no, it's oh yeah, I knew it was porn. I knew Nekopara was porn. Like I feel like they're pretty like open about that. I don't think that's news. I think. Let's see. Is Shaggy smarter? I mean, Shaggy's a low bar for intelligence. That's borderline unfair. Shaggy is not very bright. I think that kind of happens like anytime. So like if you're going into like porn where it's like I feel like once you deviate from the baseline of two people having sex, that is when the porn gets weirder and weirder. Example. Let's just start with an example. Okay. Two people having sex. That's the baseline. That's normal. Then you go a level above that, which is the like, oh, I'd love to order this pizza, but I got no money. and then you eventually go into like Nekopara, and then you go beyond that when you go into like Fate Stay Night, where it's no longer even about the porn, but you still got like, this was made for boners, but why are we talking like, why are crestworms a thing? Lusty Argonian Maid. You have to seek that out. To be fair, though, you have to seek out Lusty Argonian Maid. Though I do like the implication that like the Elder Scrolls is I guess technically, from what I understand, there's a lot of stuff with Vivek being a real wild boner lord, like spears being used as spears and genitals, and like the allegory between that. I do know there is, because like there's kind of like I find the esoteric layer of the Elder Scrolls series very interesting, but I'm sad in the fact that it's basically like such a like. Is there a lot of cool esoteric stuff within Elder Scrolls? Yeah. Are you just some chucklefuck dicking around the woods? Yeah. I think the Neverars got the whole like dick spear thing. Oh yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of wild kind of like pseudo, not historical, but I'd almost say like pseudo mythological within that kind of realm. Nekopar pretends to be okay. So it's one of those things that like if you overthink the boner that is Nekopara, you're like, oh no, everything's bad here. Oh no. These were just cat girls, and now that I've pierced beyond the veil, I know too much. I can never unlearn. Or also, I'm doing a little dry brush on him, you know, as one does. Also got a goop tube on the leg. This guy's got the most just random tubes. Oh yeah, we're talking about Nekopara, yeah. To be fair, we're bouncing back between a lot of different stuff. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that the Nasuver. So as somebody who is mostly a filthy secondary, I feel like a lot of the mage stuff is supposed to be fucked up, where it's like because like they're just like competing mage families for like hundreds of years, where it's like wizards have no sense of right and wrong, and like once you get like wizard dynasties, that is where the no sense of right and wrong. I mean I don't even think that's a hot take. I think that's a pretty. From what you're saying, like if you're a fan, like a super fan of the original works, I feel like that's a pretty common take. I've only intersected with Fate through wiki diving and Fate Go, and even I had to drop Fate Go because the London arc was one of the worst in any gacha game I have ever played. The London arc was easily the worst because it was like the most blatantly filler nonsense. Not that it was like high literature before that point, but it just reached a point where I'm like, there is nothing here. There is nothing here. Oh, it's definitely funding a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's definitely funding a lot of stuff for Nasu, which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily. I don't hate that it exists, and like I said, I kind of have a thing that I would like to do. So for many years, I've been aware of like the big, like I said, cultural touchstone visual novels, like Fate Stay Night, Higurashi, Umineko. Unfortunately, I feel like I'd fuck super hard with Umineko, but I also know Umineko is like a bajillion hours long, which sucks. See, I only played a very little bit of Fire Emblem. Like, I played it a little bit when it was new just to see what was up, and I was like, there's nothing really for me here. There's nothing for me here, so I'm gonna fuck off. Yeah, I keep hearing that like once you get farther in Fate Go, it gets better, but like I don't have the drive. But I do one of these days want to play my way. It is absolutely an Enya and Santana mashup. It really is. Once again, Neil Sariga is the architect of the best mashups of all time. The only one who I'd say is on par is Nani Kiniko. Nani Kiniko does some very amazing mashups, but they're like in more like the anime mashup genre. Hello, Cyberskull. How you doing? I'm doing good. We're talking about Santana and Fate and other stuff. But I would really like to read Fate Stay Night and just like go back to the basics and like read about the the shellfish sex and stuff like that, and like really kind of see, because like it definitely like it holds some influence on people. There are people that have based their whole careers on the original Fate Stay Night. Like there are people to this day who have Emiya as a husbando, and it's like there's got to be something there. Stuff like that. Oh, nice. God, I love the. I never got around to watching Brotherhood, which I need to, but goddamn, did I fuck super hard with the original Full Metal Alchemist. What a fucking show. What an absolute fucking show from start to finish. Hey, that's a fair opinion. Play that funky music. Ramenstein's also pretty good, from what I remember. The movie was Conquers of Shambhala, right? That was the one where it was like they're trying to like piece the gap and kind of like reconnect the brothers. I watched it and I remember nothing. I remember watching it and I don't remember any bit of it. I'm sure it was legit. I just cannot recall any of it at the moment. There we go. Yeah, the fucking isekai into like World War II Germany kind of stuff was kind of wild. I mean, considering that they like ran out of manga, it was certainly a way to do things without having to source material. I know, what's it called? Soul Eater kind of did something that like similar, but I don't think Soul Eaters really had a good ending either way. From what I can tell, even the fucking like actual ending of Soul Eater was not good, which is a problem because I liked a lot of Soul Eater. Like I really liked the characters in it. Like I thought Death the Kid was fucking awesome. Not my favorite. He was my favorite. The main like cast. The fucking Frankenstein dude though, and Medusa. Mwah, chef's kiss people together. Excellent characters. The manga ending was better. To be fair, the ending of the anime was so kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about? That I have to imagine it was better. Okay, we're gluing this on. I looked up online because I thought it was more to the side because it snapped off when I stripped the paint. I have VR'd and now it'll stare at my bed longingly. If you need to sleep, go for it. Go for it, nerd. And it ends on the tit joke? What? Huh. That's I don't know how I feel about that. It's an odd choice. Huh. That's the last chapter of Soul Eater. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this knowledge now. I feel like this stream compared to others is the one that's burdening me with the most psychic damage. So it's like, what did Hal learn this stream? Chowder canonically fucked, and Soul Eater the manga ends on a tit joke. What am I? Oh god, I'm sizzling in the fucking. My mimic goop is reacting terribly. As the ending for the show was kind of weird, where it was like the ending for the show felt like a lot of concurrent ass pulls just being activated one after the other, which was like not great, but like the isekai. I understand. Like I don't know. It was a neat way to take it. I do remember I did read the Full Metal Alchemist manga because like weirdly enough, in my little sleepy town, oh fuck, hold on. I think I missed one of their faces. Like I just did not get you. Okay. Okay, this guy did not get his face painted. Yeah, so oh god, do I want to spoil the end of is this Ariga still playing? Okay, it's just slowly moving over to the next album. That's about a meteor flood exists, just a hype up Corona post power up. I don't remember them. That sounds rad as fuck. Like anytime you see an astronaut with a sword though, it's hype as shit. Like there's a like pretty reasonably famous picture online of like a astronaut with like a tattered cape and like a scrap sword. And it is pure fucking Kino. It is amazing. It's so good. All right, we got a little bit on his face, and then we got to get the little middle, and then I think he'll be good. saw a movie. Get that little bit. Okay, there we go. And like I said, a lot of this too, I'm going to highlights on the grass. The grass, that is grass. It's already got highlights built in. Oh yeah, I do need to paint the bases black, which I'll just wait and get that at the very end. Just get that one go. Oh, and Arcanism stuff is really spicy. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Oh, the smoke. Oh yeah. The reason I'm not finishing the smoke on the back is because I'm gonna oil wash this and I'm gonna build up. I'm effectively gonna have to like rebuild up the colors, and then eventually I'm gonna make it trail off into a white, like a kind of like a light white, like Dorn yellow, if you know that color. There we go. I know I can pull it out. This color where it's like a kind of white yellow. I don't know why that's Dorn yellow because I don't think Dorn has that coloration at all in anything, but that's fine. All right. What do we got, buddy? What do you got that needs touched up? Not as much as I thought I would. Not too much, actually. God, no, yeah, the sensor flails are cool. I don't have the flail, but there's another model in the same range that has a sensor on his Oh, the sword's getting some stuff too then. So I should probably explain why I'm leaving some stuff because it does seem like they're unfinished. I off stream, unfortunately, just because like it's incredibly messy and requires a lot of materials that don't stream well. I'll be applying an oil wash, which will kind of darken everything and kind of unify the colors. Then from there, I'll build up like rust effects and the little gas stuff like that. And then that's usually when I'll kind of like build up the purple along, stuff like that. Hello, Doc Irving. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let me dry off this a little bit because I got that way too runny. How y'all nerds doing? If you do not know me, I am Habernut the Mimic Elf, a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgles game variety. Did you know that Chowder fucked? Did you know that Chowder fucked? Chowder fucked apparently. But yeah, if you guys do not know, I am a miniature painting VTuber. Also, hello Varag and hello Moirai. Yeah, Chowder from Chowder. Chowder from Chowder had 50 kids apparently. I learned that today as well. I was told that Chowder canonically has kids, which means with the stalker, yes. What that means, Chowder canonically fucked. Hello, Lil Den. How you doing? So yes, Chowder is a confirmed sex haver. Chowder's in the same club as like Goofy. And also Lil Den09, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Listen, I learned today, so I need to inflict this knowledge upon other people. You're caught in my crossfire. How's Pseudo Regalia is the game? It's like a really good platformer with the goat that doesn't wear pants. Is that Pseudo Regalia? I swear that name sounds familiar. The Panchaubies. Oh, I'm from Italy. I am from Burgerland. I'm over here. I'm over here in the U.S. Yes, but chat voted for pants. Wait. She has toggleable pants? Huh. I didn't know that. I did not know she had toggleable pants. I just kind of assumed that, like, you just had to deal with it. Oh, I don't. No, the thing is, Goofy is not a cheater. Goofy would not cuck his buddy Mickey with Minnie. Goofy fucks, but Goofy, I do not believe Goofy is, like, fucking, like, NTRing anyone. How's you? How you doing? That's been a bit. How you doing? Is that a Skylander? What? Oh, this is from Warhammer 40k. This is a Terminator. Said she was fucking. Kiss Army 36. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. I didn't say my wife was being silly. I said she was fucking Goofy. I can't do a Mickey voice. There are people who can do like spot on Mickey voices, and I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do that? How do you do that? I can't do it. I probably just need to practice a bunch. I don't know. I don't know Max's lineage. I as somebody who has watched the Goofy movie, I don't know anything about Max's mom. I know nothing. I think she's dead. I'm pretty sure the implication that Max's mom was dead. Other than that, I really don't know. Working on a Goblin Druid, nice. Hell yeah. Wow, I was when I offhandedly mentioned Goofy, I was not aware of the can of worms that I was going to open up today. Tonight is a weird night, but you know what? Considering that I'm going back into the wage cage tomorrow, I'm okay with ending my vacation on a weird night. I'm okay with it. Dare you enter my magical conversations? There we go. Let's get a little bit on there though. I suspect he was high on narcotics. The wage cage always does eventually get you in the end. Someday I might defeat it. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Let's get the little knee buddy, little knee friend, little. He's got some funky little teeth I need to get out as well. Also, Hazudrim? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Hazu, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome. I made an attempt, and I can feel good at least making an attempt. I mean, goddamn Corbos. So the guild where I work at is not like a water cooler place. I'm definitely like, they're like, stay in your little zone and make sure everything doesn't explode. And I do that. I make sure everything doesn't explode. Get a poodle girlfriend. Good for Goofy. You know, it's hard being a single dad out there. I wouldn't know, but I feel like it's difficult. I feel like it was difficult. I don't think I would like a kid someday, but I don't know when I'll be fully. I guess no one's really truly fully ready though. To be fair, I think kids just kind of happen, and then you're like, well, time to learn as we go. No, he's not canonically a DILF. He's a DILF if you want to fuck Goofy, but that is a personal choice. That is an extremely personal choice. How you doing, Dusk? How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Let's see. All right. What else we got going on with the lad, the buddy, the dude, the man, the myth, the legend? Some little spiky bits on your on your gun. His gun is like stuff that I would argue could be details. Like it's like the tips feel like they could be made fleshy. I feel like the tips could be fleshy. The things the dog I would play fetch with. I think that's fair. But weirdos in my chat, no way. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't fucking so. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Yeah, but it's also Nurgle flesh. I feel like Nurgle flesh can take quite a bit of pain. It does have little faces. So if I'm not going for flesh, I think I'm going for flesh. I think we're going for flesh. Hold on. My thicker brush. Yeah, it's literally everyone. I don't know. Somebody could have did like the dirty palm or whatever. Not every dad. The vast majority. There we go. Well, that's like okay. Once I begin painting this, you'll see that there's like little plague bearer heads on the tip, and I have to wonder if the little plague bearer heads are alive and are aware that they are being used to fire a gun. I have to imagine because like as much as like they probably are aware and alive, but they're kind of like in the dull, like unfeeling, like I feel nothing. Fire a gun out of my face, see if I care level of Nurgle. Yeah, this is a plague weapon too, so yeah. There's a lot of options for this. So yeah, we're gonna go a layer or two of brown. Also gonna take a bit to dry, so I'm probably gonna begin working in the other lad, who I showed earlier in the stream prior to this. Oh, we got a little bit off as well. In the old, yeah. But if I remember, I think plague bears are actually though, like unless you're like a sloppity bile piper, I do think they're one of the few Nurgle demons that are not happy because they're just mutated mortals that are just have to count diseases to the end of time. Which sounds like a rough lot, to be fair. Doesn't sound great. There we go. All right. So he's going to be drying a bit. Just huge guns, right? I don't know. I mean, as a considering that a lot of things in the various editions of Nurgle stuff has been, boy, this guy can pick up a big gun and still keep moving. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it for these guys. You maybe for like loyalists, I could argue that's a bit weird. All right, so we're gonna work on this lad. while we're doing it. This is not a Warhammer model. This is from Bestiarum. And he's been oil washed already. So now what I need to do is like dry brush in some details on him in particular. I love Bestiarum so much. They're so these guys are, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to painting them, but goddamn, I love, like, look at this lad. Look at this fucking lad. Hello, Nitro. Welcome. How you doing? I have 3 of those that need to get painted at some point. They're not like a huge priority right this red hot second. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Stretched out. Nice. All right, so then what we're gonna do at this brush used to be a nice fine tip brush, but it has since been fucked up. Which, to be fair, that's just what I do for a lot of my dry brushes. Did I get a lot of my brushes? Are you fucked up? You're a dry brush now. Yay. Oh yeah, did you not know I have a tail? I have a tail. Hold on. Can I think I can, hold on. I can actually just have my tail out at all times. Yeah, you know, let's, I don't get to just let my tail hang. Let me like rearrange my positioning though. There we go. How do you guys like my tail? Oh, there you go. It's gonna get cut off a little bit. That's fine. I'm just a funky, I'm just a little guy. I'm a big guy, actually. I'm a big guy for you and all of you together. No, it's grown on my fucking back. Fucking tail, God. I do appreciate that, like, people still remember kind of like the plug-in type Asakoko stuff. The tenacity of Coco fans has been like, even considering like now, the people that specifically were like, I was a fan of Coco and I'm still feeling it. I have to shout out to, if Coco Hololive was your Oshi, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ari from LOL. Oh, gross. League of Legends. Did she have plug-in type rumors? Work on that. Now I can go to the head, and I'm basically going to do like the same type of like gold dry brush that I do on a lot of my other stuff. I'm going to keep this one like really thin. They are a different breed, yeah. I feel like if your Oshi is a retired VTuber and you don't switch to a new Oshi, and I'm not saying this is like you should switch necessarily. I'm just saying if your Oshi has moved on, but you still keep the light going, like you're still your Oshi. Like, honestly, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Fuck yeah. We're moving. Oh, she has a lot of room in there apparently. Oh, this brush can hold like just enough paint that, like, if I try to wipe off any of it, it immediately goes away. Just excellent. Love it. Love to see it. Have to be careful, because if it's too thick, it doesn't match. It's like clumpy. There we go. Okay, I think that's like a good enough color. Get that much. I have to imagine it seemed like there was some good terms. Doesn't she still live with Kanatan? I could be wrong though. As somebody who does like Kanatan quite a bit, she's definitely up there in my Hololives. I thought their friendship was very sweet. I thought it was a very sweet friendship between them. This brush holds nothing. Brush holds fucking nothing. I don't know though. I have to imagine to a certain degree when it comes to collabing between big companies, it's like a money, clout, like pride thing. Yeah, she finally. So I have been out of like Hololive pretty hard recently, but I got recommended the swap, like the shuffle medley. So basically, for people who aren't like big Hololive fans, apparently, I guess this is the second year they've done it, because I wasn't aware they did it previously. They do like a big concert where everybody swaps their outfits with other Hololive members, which I love costume swaps. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. So yeah, Kanatan's normally flat as fuck, but she got bonks. She got bonks for the costume thing. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like a little on the thicker side. Actually, it doesn't look too bad though. Maybe I'll crank up the gold thickness for him just a little bit. But the thing, like, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. That's funny. And then the fucking like Sensho with straight up like Ina's outfit and tentacles. I was like, damn. It was great. Her mom with a bird covered to the ground. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, it was great. Everyone like it was the sad thing is the thing that fucks me up with the medley is like not even the costumes or anything like that. I can understand the costume swap. I like to hear it. I liked hearing everyone cover everyone else's songs. I was like, this is great. I would love full versions of all these covers. And I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think the nature of the swap medley means that that will not happen. And I'm like, man. I actually really like Marine. When it comes to like who like someone say like who is your favorite Hololive, I have a really hard time answering that because I'm very much like my favorite and a thing depends on my mood at the moment. I have like a couple. I like Subaru, Marin, Ina is very nice. Kanatan, like those are probably like in my general favorites, more or less. Oh, sorry, I'm getting into Hololive talk. Which I guess if you're coming in from the mini side, is definitely every now and then it's funny because like I live in such a weird nexus point. I live in this weird nexus point of hobbies and like cultures and stuff like that, where it's like VTuber people are like, what the fuck is the Warhammer? And many people are like, what the fuck is a Hololive? And it's so fun. It's super fun. I don't mind being the bridge to that. But for context, there is a VTuber named Marin Desu Marine. She is a pirate VTuber. Her joke is that she is old. She's a hag, but she likes to act and appear young, and she's horny as fuck. Remember the first group before they're called beavers? Ah, gotcha. I unironically am the bridge, and sometimes, and I like it. I like being that bridge. I like introducing people to things. We're like model painter ex VTuber fans. I have to imagine. I have to imagine that like there's like when it comes to tabletop hobbies, there are also like what's it called? There are people that love anime stuff and people that despise it. So that's always the tricky point for me personally. Where it's like, do you like minis? Yeah. How do you feel about anime? Oh, I love it. Kawaii desune. Or it's like fucking weebs. I shit blood every time I see a JPEG of an anime woman. Now most of us talk about, yeah. Oh, Daka, I'm sorry. This is how I get you. My goal is to make every miniature painter into a VTuber fan and to make every VTuber fan into somebody who buys and paints models. I'm getting there. It's definitely there. Also, look how nice the lad's coming out. Considering that I'm doing very minimal work on the lad. Like I'm just doing some like final dry brushing to kind of like make some of the details really pop. Just commissions for VTubers. That sounds like a thing. I don't know who you're talking about, but that's also a thing that I would 100% believe. Let's work on this fancy sword. Is that what you did with Sotek? Yes. I actually don't remember how I met Sotek. He definitely raided into me. Every now and then what will happen is that people will they'll be like, there's a miniature painting VTuber, and I'm like, that's me. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm busting. Busting. Hold on. Okay, we can fix it, don't worry. There we go, we're back. Oh no, my hips are moving on their own, unironically. There we go. Oh, wait. Was this the guy who did the little tiny... This guy did the little tiny Space Marine? Oh, actually, this guy does some pretty good... on one hand, Ultramarines, blah. On the other hand, those are pretty nice. I'm gonna give them a follow. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Alright, what am I doing now? I need to rinse out this. glitch and make me feel good. I do not feel good when I glitch. All right. One quick thing. I'm basically just like, because this guy is like a for fun model, I'm just kind of wrapping it up with some little dry brushes. I'm gonna dry brush a little red onto him. I need to. There we go. Put a little bit on my pad. There we go. I do really like kind of, I love the bestiar models so much. Go back to here. I can kind of like build up a bit of red tint more on the cloak. It kind of revealed there's some like texture fuckery that happened with like the, I don't know if it's like supposed to be fucked up like that, but it's turned out fine. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Bustin' bust is a hentai. I think it was. I think unironically, I think the whole my hips are moving on their own art is from a hentai, I think. I don't know which one off the top of my head. Alas, my knowledge in the esoteric arts is not what it used to be. Usually when House can raid them. Yeah, I would like to raid into more, but I stream during prime time. I stream during prime time, which makes things a little trickier for a lot of other people. Stuff like that. Which be tragic. Oh, NTR fucking gross. NTR sucks. Not saying that the other thing doesn't suck. I just don't want to say that word. But like NTR sucks. You like NTR? I'm sorry, you got bad taste. All right, there we go. Guy is getting there. Guy is getting there. If I can just barely dry brush hit up the last of these like little bits. Then the book. I probably need to do something very light on the book as well. I can do that real quick. Let's see, what do we want to do? Take a little bit of a cat. There we go. That's the best song. What's the best song? I was not aware that there was a NTR song. I still think I'm good though. All right. All right. So what we gotta do real quick for this is like in the little tiny bits of the book. A little messy. And the book also has some folds on it that would actually take in some colors. Is it Jolene? Is Jolene an NTR song? I don't know. We're something is happening today. I don't know what is. Thoughts are happening. What if I did a little bit of black ring? No. Color don't want to do his book. I initially did Incubi Darkness for that. Yeah, I guess I could build that back up a bit. Sometimes I'll like oil wash a thing and then I'll build it back up with the original color. Of course, Kind did a fucking cover the NTR song. fucking peanut butter man. Join the try taker man. Oh, okay. I don't read. I don't listen to a lot of Dolly Parton. Apparently, I don't know what Dolly Parton is. Dolly Parton is my least favorite book. No, listen. I have like a reasonable amount of respect for Dolly Parton. I understand she's a good singer and everything, and she seems like a fun lady. I just don't. That just does not translate into listening to a lot of Dolly Parton. I'm sorry, any Parton heads in chat, if that's upsetting. I mean, I am definitely like a vanilla enjoyer, but that's also because I like romance stuff. I really like romance novel. I really like romance stuff, but I find that a lot of like more like looter works, they don't fuck around for a billion chapters of like will they, won't they? Like I like it when a romance will be like from the start be like, all right, romance time, yes. I'm not saying it has to immediately just like start with it and just like never have any drama or stuff like that. Yeah, they fuck around, ha ha ha. Goobers. Do you guys know what I mean? I guess there's like usually sometimes in romance stories there'll be like a little plot contrivance nonsense that I'm not a super fan of. All right. Then one last thing is the dirt. The dirt. You're like, what do you mean the dirt, Hal? Well, the guy... My tan. The tan color I'm looking for. There we go. Initially, this was like a dirt paste that I painted over. So I want to do a very light dry brush of the... Oh god, my fucking tolerance... My Steel Legion drab is basically hardened. Fuck. I need to get some more of that. Or I thought maybe I got a... I think there's some of these paints that I've gotten Vallejo alternatives to. And I've just forgotten that I have, so it's like I have to root around through my paints and be like, did I buy airbrush it with it? Oh, I love the idea of brushing something with barbecue sauce. I would, if that wouldn't just absolutely fuck up my airbrush, I would almost consider doing it once as a joke. Okay, there we go. So like I'm doing a quick dry brush because it's rebuilding the texture on the feet and some stuff. So yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The boy is done. The boy is unironically, I think, considering the amount of effort I put into him. Oh, hold on. I can maybe get like one more little dry brushy bit. A little bit under there. Okay, now we're good. So I'll get the hydrate and stretch. I need to take a very short idle break. Hold on. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, for a lot of that stuff, they definitely do. They definitely do. Rats. We are the rats. Hello, Mittens. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Also, fuck yeah, Nitro on the 3 months. 3 months. Let's go. Hell yeah. How are you nerds doing? I'm also gonna be back real quick. I need to take a very short idle break. Very short idle break. What do I do before I go real quick? I paint rats. Huh. Alright, I am back. Alright. Let's swoosh back in. Alright. Hey! Yippee! Welcome back, everybody. Oh, so I forgot I was cleaning my shower head. So, like, I walked into my bathroom and it was like smelling of vinegar. And then I look over and there's just my shower head dangling in a thing. I was like, oh, yeah, I did do that. Huh? It do be like that sometimes. Yeah, it's a good way. If I remember right, I was taught to use vinegar for that kind of cleaning, just because like if your shower head gets all like crusty and whatever, you can kind of use that to kind of like descale. I don't know. Remove like the hard water stuff, and also get that going. All right. So if I remember right, for these lads, then let's get some yellow on the bodies. What if I could just do that? Yeah, for like mineral buildup and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty handy. I don't do it super often. It's not like a need to do every like a whole lot thing. It's like an every now and then kind of little maintenance task. But yeah, I got it floating in some clinging vinegar. Also, because my shower head is not super long, I do got a detachable one, which is nice. Uh, but I have to have it sitting on a stool that is currently being dunked in water, which is great. I I would also I would totally believe that vinegar is just seems to be like a very useful substance. I do like a dry brush, and I think it just ended up going crusty instead. Hello, Saxo. How you doing? And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Don't worry. You're allowed to say Happy New Year until February. Once it hits February, the Happy New Year threshold has been beaten. And at that point, you have to be like, what? Why did you wait so long? Unless it's like a you get lost at sea kind of thing. If anyone gets lost at sea, your Happy New Year threshold gets extended by quite a bit. You can do a lot more with that. All right, there we go. Try brushing the yellow on this. Actually, I'm being very economical with this model in particular. Happy New Year, December 1st. Oh, that's fucked up. I'm definitely going to be in that phase where it's like I'm going to keep writing 2003 on my various nonsense stuff until like a couple months from now. Gotta put my back on. And say Happy New Year. I can. Happy New Year. Okay, if you're doing Chinese New Year, that's fine. I do feel like you have to, like, if you are going to do the Chinese New Year and you're not in China, I do feel like you have to be like Happy Chinese New Year. Like you gotta announce that you're doing that, or else people are gonna get confused. I would like some pork buns quite a bit though. At least the Roman ass sponge. The phrase Roman ass sponge, I can already tell that there's going to be some terrible, terrible psychic damage inducing nonsense with that. A little bit on there. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense if you're in Rome and you want to have a cling ass. What do you have? A sponge. How do you cling the sponge? Vinegar. Yeah. And again, if anyone was like Happy New Year and they were saying Chinese New Year, I wouldn't be like upset. I wouldn't be one who's like, it's not Happy Holidays, it's Merry Christmas. Like I wouldn't be like one of those people. All right, let's get there. We go. Get some red dots on them. Yeah, run Rome, do what the Romans do. Exactly. Wipe your ass. I mean, to be fair, you should do that anywhere. Everyone's asses should be properly wiped. If you're on Earth, do as Earth people do. Romans are weird. Was it Rome that was like? I still think about the whole like Rome falling apart because of like lead in their plumbing. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. That's good to know. Good to know. Hell yeah. Screw your sponges. No, don't do that. Especially don't screw the ass sponge. No, that seems like a good way to get an infection. All right, so all I gotta do is just get the little horns, just get like a little bit of brown on the horns, and then I do a little dry brush when that's done of a kind of the bluff color, like the stone horn color. Oh fuck! I also gotta get the teeth. Fuck. Ah, there we go. And it's kind of well thinking they're not calling them done is a bit of a stretch because like after the oil wash, I'll probably go back and like re-highlight some shit. But they're like more done than they were, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. These guys are definitely like at tabletop standard, which I can live with. I assume it looks like because of the way it's built, it looks like, and I'm painting it to confirm that there is two. There's like plague. It's either supposed to evoke plague bears or is plague bears. Because on one hand, like this guy's got like a knee with a plague bear head, and I have to assume that is a living plague. I mean, as living as a daemon can be, a living plague bearer who is definitely feeling it now, Mr. Krabs, when he's being shot out of. Because there's just a lot of Nurgle models that just have like tentacles and like just whole daemons just built in, which I find very fun. You do just like little light dry brush on the horns. Games Workshop paints it gold. Well then, I'm gonna make my living. Fuck you, Games Workshop. Out of all your sins, Games Workshop, this is the one I hold you the most accountable for. All right, there we go. Okay, so the boys, I believe, are ready for an oil wash, but prior to that, I need to do one last quick thing. And don't worry, there's still going to be plenty of painting tonight. Do not worry, do not fret. Painting will continue to happen. Middle top barrels. Oh yeah, there's some flesh there. I definitely some of the stuff on the models I was like you paint it and you're like, "Oh, okay, this is a nice model." And then you look and you're like, "Oh, that's a new detail. Oh, 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 that's a new detail." Because it would be sad. Of course it'd be sad. They're Death Guard. I know Nurgle's got the reputation of being the happy, cheerful Chaos God, but like a lot of Nurgle followers that are like mortals are not stoked. Generally, if you're a mortal follower of Nurgle, you're either happy or incredibly depressed, which because it's either you join Nurgle to get to break your depression, or you just stay depressed and you just don't give a shit. You just gotta get that like advanced apathy. Advanced apathetic techniques when you join up with Nurgle. You do, or you're a zombie, yeah. And then once you're a zombie, you don't really got like a whole lot of free will and whatnot. So, all right. So I'm painting the rims black. I always go with black rims. Yeah, honestly, probably Mork and Gork. Like, if we're going for the actual Chaos Gods, ooh, if we're going for the Chaos Gods, like the main four, Nurgle is definitely the least. Tzeentch, so you would say Slaanesh, but Slaanesh is in a weird place, right? Because like it's not even about the masochism. It's that the idea is because they're constantly driven by excess, they can never be satisfied. Like, sure, Khorne Berserker will never find enough battle, but you can argue that every single fight that Berserker is probably having a good time, you know? But there's like the whole thing about the Slaanesh champion is that you eventually you become smarter than like your planet's philosophers. You can duel a demon after a while. You can fire every gun perfectly. You can recite every line of poetry. You can do everything but stop. You just never, it's never enough. You can never just be like, I'm content. So I would struggle to say, like, if you're a low tier Slaanesh follower, you're probably having a good time. Like, if you're like not gonna be like if you're not trying to become a champion, like if you're just some guy in a Slaanesh cult where you're just like 500 pounds with pierced nipples and you just have daemonettes put grapes in your mouth, you're probably having a good time then. But like if you are a Chaos Space Marine dedicated to Slaanesh, you feel nothing other than brief moments of joy when your Sonic Blaster blows up a Terminator just right so it makes a noise that's so beautiful, you cry, and then you never reach that level of excitement again. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, Tzeentch definitely fucks with them, but I don't think there's a lot of torture involved, to be fair. So you're probably right on that. I feel like Tzeentch is probably one of the betters. Because it's either you're doing the pursuit of power wizard bullshit, which you were probably already happy about, and if you're not, you get turned into a chaos spawn. And then when you're a chaos spawn, I forget how much is still there. Like I know some people keep chaos spawn around that are their buds. Like this used to be Jimmy, and then he fucked up and got turned into a spawn. So we keep him on a leash and we feed him. We feed him prisoners because I still love Jimmy, even if he does not recognize anything. Oh fuck, I just realized one of these guys had like a skull barrel that I don't think I ever properly did anything. Yeah. So yeah, I would say Tzeentch is probably the overall best deal. Nurgle is the worst. Probably Tzeentch, Mortal Slaanesh. Honestly, Mortal Slaanesh, when it comes to Mortals, Slaanesh will win for Mortals. For like, I have no interest in ascending or being a Space Marine or anything like that. I'm just a chuckle fuck. I'm a planetary governor, and I like to get like power narcotics made of like the kind of where you're like you're a planetary governor, and your family was already crushing up orphans and snorting them like cocaine for years. Slanesh just taught you a better recipe. Like, you're probably fine in that case. But the thing is, I don't even think it's like, I feel, because like with Slanesh and Sex, it's like you after a while you keep digging deeper for stuff because you just feel nothing. Let's see. I mean, if I had to choose one, probably Slanesh wouldn't be a bad option. Probably Slanesh wouldn't be a bad option. All right. So we got the boys. The boys are ready for an oil watch. Well, an oil wash. This boy is just like straight up done. Like he's as done as he's gonna be, and I like the way he turned out. Hell yeah. So now, what all of you were excited earlier to go back to it. So I'm gonna go back to working on it. Forklift, 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 forklift. Yeah, I think what was I doing initially? Okay, I was just doing a coating of red basically everywhere, and I think I just need to get back into doing that. Well, the thing is, Nurgle demons that are not human-derived generally have an okay time. So, like, Plague Bearers are not having a good time because they are drudge drones who basically... So this is a forklift I 3D printed specifically for some turnip guys. And if you're asking me why I 3D printed a forklift, the answer is just the whims of my brain. My brain was just like, oh yeah, no, I can tell you the exact order of events. Somebody in my Discord was like, hey, look, somebody's putting a Space Marine inside of a forklift. And I was like, turn up forklift, 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 turn up forklift. And I made it happen. I made it happen because I wanted to see it happen. So yeah, he just... And this is also a model too that I'm just kind of like doing whatever style. So like, I don't need to be hella precise. I never said otherwise about like having a very... Whenever my brain gets a project idea, like the whimsy, my brain just has thoughts for projects and I have to fill them out. I have to do them. Like I legitimately I do got the Slanesh impulse for just my brain requires me to do a thing and I must obey it. So fuck it, here we go. We ballin' with a forklift. So yeah. But yeah, technically, let's see. But yeah, he's got a mutant tentacle arm. We got like a little turnip nailed to the back. I have there was like some little holes in the forklift, and I don't know if those were intentional holes or not, or if those were printing errors. My printer's at the point where it does have some print errors. Like there's one corner of my build tray that I cannot print anything on. Hello, name. You were an account made in the last month and you don't have a profile picture. You're a bot. Bye. Well, the thing is, on one hand, it's a skill that I actually believe I trained myself for because it is very good for tabletop RPGs. Being instantly inspired means it's like very easy to put together a session. And it's very easy to put together a session, and then it's very, very easy to like want to do stuff. Like you like plan out campaigns, make NPCs, stuff like that. And like, not saying that there isn't work in that, but it's less time-intensive work than miniatures. So, like, when my brain is like, oh, I just listened to a cool song and I thought of a cool NPC for a game I want to run, and I just put that in there. And that takes me, what, like, a couple of minutes, hour tops, maybe? And I get some use from it. When I get inflicted by the brain worms that lead to model projects, that's a whole other can of fish. They all take miniature painting, even the smallest shitpost doodle mini, takes a while. It takes a lot to do that. And I'm like, man. But my brain does not acknowledge that. Where the like, Hal, this is gonna take a while. Hal, are you sure you want to do this, Hal? It's like, yes. Oh yeah, no, improvisation is probably the best skill you can develop as a GM. I'm not saying you have to play everything super duper random and off the cuff, but there are moments where players will surprise you. It just happens. Players are unpredictable, fey creatures of whimsy, and you just have to realize that that'll happen. And it's regardless whether you're doing OSR, Shadowrun, D&D, Maid, Necrotica, stuff will happen, and you gotta learn to roll with the punches. It's a good skill. I actually think on that skill also, I unironically believed. Also, I think I'm even gonna leave some of the paints just kind of like chipped and fucked up. Which will lower the paint time and also like kind of aid with like the scrappy look of this. I also think a lot of it kind of helps me become be a good VTuber. I think a lot of this is like where it's like being able to chat kind of like off the cuff and like having stream ideas randomly, stuff like that. Like I think weirdly enough, my life has been training me for this hobby in a way that I find very, very fun. Like, it's very funny that it just kind of ended up that way. How do I want to do this now? We got a layer of red everywhere that I think a layer of red would be good. Except for, like, right there. There we go. And then on the back, and yep, we got some of that. The tires will have to be dealt with. I'm thinking what we do now. What we do now is actually, if I can take a dry brush. Let's use this G-Dubs dry brush. This piece of shit. It's not good. This is the real bad dry brush if I'm gonna be real. Then I'm gonna dip it in the metal. Let's do a brighter metal. Fuck. What metal options do I got? Let's do aluminum again, I guess. Put some more aluminum on there. But yeah, no, improv is good. And like it's definitely a skill that like I know there are improv classes, but I think for me for tabletop a lot of it was just picked up. Should be painted black and dirty. You got options. One option is just to leave it black. Like if you prime it black, you could just leave it black and then put you can leave it black and then put on like, especially if you want to be pretty dirty, you can like put like dirt texture and stuff like that. Another thing that you can do for like black armor and stuff like that, like for like if you're playing like Black Legion or like Raven Guard or some shit like that, Black Templars, what you can do is actually like prime it painted black and then highlight it with like a very light blue. Light blue highlights can look pretty good on black. Oh, okay. So check this out. Like doing a dry brush kind of like edge highlight on the metal bits, where it's like if I think there's like a rough edge, I'm just hitting it with this dry brush. Ooh, it's actually making the cracks stick out too, which is good. I can kind of use this to speed up a model that is like I said, this is a shit post, so like I don't need to put my maximum effort into this because I would like to get this done so it's just no longer sticking around. There you go. Looks kind of basic. I mean, basic is fine. There's nothing wrong with basic, but yeah, I mean, there's different options you can. Okay, that one bit in the back is still drying. Fuck. Excellent. And then eventually I'm gonna go back and paint like the dude inside. There. Go through the window so I can be like dry brush the rim. Get some stuff down in the edges. Oh no, there's still a lot of stuff on there. Hello. Am I painting a Turnip 28 forklift? Yes. Yes, I am. What model will this be on the tabletop? I don't know. I didn't plan that far. I just did this for memes. And because it's fun. Oh, he's got lights too that I'm going to need to deal with. It's fun. I'm trying to think of what. So I do also have, I do have one additional model for it as well that I could also work on. I forgot about that he has a thing he's lifting. So this is from, what's it called? This is from Bestiarum. It is a, like, the Crimson Abbey, like, fruits. It's like a fucked up, it's effectively like a bellet from Berserk. And I probably had the right size, so, like, he forklifting it. So I can work on that tonight as well. I really need to get around to reading Berserk. Keep the implying that I have loved ones. No, I mean, what was the next part of that? We're listening to Neil Cicierega, who is one of the best, the best and greatest of all time. Got a Hellbrute crawler drone. Yoo! Fuck yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Put on the steering. Well, we can keep that kind of metally. Excellent. Much woman being torn apart by orcs moment. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to assume that's part of the like. Wow, isn't that fucked up? Isn't that horrific? Which, yeah. I mean, yeah, it do be like that. How do I want to do the lights when they're turned off? I think the frames for the lights are fine. I just need to do a color. I almost do like a. I got a bunch of gold on my palette. What if I just did like a? Hold on, get a little bit of water on there. But the thing is, especially too, because like Berserk influences so much fantasy stuff, especially of the kind that I like, that it's like I feel like I want to go back to the source one of these days. Could use as a plate crawler. I guess technically, if I put it on a big enough base, I could maybe use it as a root shrine, which could be fun. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked for. It's been a while since I looked through Turnip 28 cults. I haven't looked through cults in a hot fucking minute. Yeah, actually, this little bit of gold looks pretty good at like a, hey, here's a weird reflective surface kind of thing. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like it's the amount of influence Berserk has is fucking bananas. So like I feel like as the somebody who likes that kind of media, I need to read it. I'm a little. I know that they're like after the author passed that there's like a Bible for it, so like other people can continue it. So I'll have to. Hopefully, has anyone heard anything like the post passing status of Berserk? How's that going? Like, is it still trucking along fine? Has it been on? Is it just on forever hiatus till they like really get a plan together? This is probably too. Oh, I got this too thin. This is definitely a model that I could have maybe airbrushed, but this is also fine. This team's gonna take it up, yeah. Because I think because a lot of like big series mangaka have like I like saying mangaka. It's incredibly weebish to say it, but I don't get a good opportunity to say that. Mangaka is just Japanese for a guy who writes manga. It used to be real. It used to be more popular in weeb circles, but I don't think it gets brought up much anymore. Nostrils. Yeah, yeah, because like he definitely had a team, and I know, like basically all of them are like, we've been doing this for years. Like I feel like once you work on something for years, you have contingencies. Like you have like, listen, if I die, here's the plan, here's the ending. This is what needs to happen. Go for it. Oh, Vapor Mankind, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got to fight with your Necrons. Nice, how'd it go? There's blood on my hands. No, there's turnip juice. God, it's drippy. Oh, it's so drippy. There we go. Hellbrute is going to be hard. Yeah, aren't they like hard to get in stock these days? Hopefully you can find one though. Need brown black. Hey, there we go. Nice. Want to get the? I put a little turnipy shield on the back. The Jimmy Space Wolves. Wow. One for the shooting ability they have in Death Guard. I'm going to say I don't. If you're looking for shooting in Death Guard, and it's not going to be cheaper, you might want to look at getting yourself a war dog. It's an ally in a Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight executioners, they're still hard to find. I don't know if they'll be easier or harder to find in a Hellbrute, but the executioners have good shooting. That's all I have to Euroghost. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, but you don't need a spread plague when you do big shoots. It's up to you though. It's a personal choice. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do not know me, I am Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I am. Oh, am I getting paint on my keyboard? Probably. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. Ooh, what were you working on? What were you working on today? I am currently working on some. So I've been working on a bunch of stuff. I have some Death Guard boys. They are waiting for an oil wash, so they are basically as complete as I can complete them at the moment. Um, we got this guy, which is from Bestiarm. This is a 3D printed model that I wrapped up today. And now I am working on a forklift. I'm working on a forklift for Turnip 28 because I make good decisions. Hopefully you had a fun time with your crafting, though. Hell yeah. What are you working on? What are you working on? You have some Space Marines. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Allied entire grade. Oh, that's fair. You know, that's fair. Understandable. Understandable. Glad you like him, though. And also, anti-hero guild. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the workshop. I went because I had some paintbrushes roll over. There we go. So yeah, now I'm working on effectively a shitposty model. This is a forklift for Turnip 28. It is not a game where technically vehicles even exist, if I'm going to be frank. But I thought it would be fun anyway. So yeah. I'm sure Max will understand when I post Turnip 28 forklift on twitter.com. Yeah, no, I don't make good financial decisions whatsoever. I've been making better ones. I can't even say I've been making better ones. I just picked up. I'm just getting a bunch of Mordor stuff on the way, and I got ghouls on the way too. I got so many new minis on the way. Fuck. Yeah, he could also maybe be a little useful for Swill, which might be nice. How do I want to paint his cushion? Thinking like a dark gray for the cushion because it's like doesn't need. Also, this one is definitely like I am definitely like. Also the Night Kid himself. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hello, Sleep Proxy. How you doing as well? Welcome, 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 welcome. I will say, technically, by being a mini paging VTuber, my worst financial decisions are kind of fed back to me in a feedback loop where it's not as bad as it could be. So hey, there we go. But yeah, no, wargaming and financial decisions are pretty like not great. Let's see, okay. Well, we gotta get the man in the back. And we get the man in the back and repaint the wheels black and then continue working on, oh god, the innards of this boy is too drippy. Very, very drippy. So let's go in there and like spread that paint around inside the hole. Yay, I love showing hole and painting it. There we go. Like oil and water. Hey, I like to use oil paint, so there we go. Let oil and water be well mixed. Let's get that. I know I use mineral spirits, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about there. I made an attempt at cope. I tried to cope at least a little bit, and it backfired. It failed miserably. The cope did not exist. I'll also take a sip real quick. We're all in the same boat of shame. I guess so. Don't worry. I'll be your captain. I'll be your captain for the boat of shame. I will say, paint some minis along. Grab some. Unless you're doing something or like you're at work or somewhere you can't paint. That's understandable. But like, hey, if you're chilling at home and you're just watching along, feel free to paint, yo. Get you some of your backlog done. This guy's gonna be a little difficult to paint because I decided to put him inside a goddamn forklift. The thing is, usually I'd do him as a separate accessory, but I needed to make sure he would stay fit. Like, I needed to make sure he would stay locked inside the goddamn forklift. In order to do that, I had to just, like, cram him in there. That was a little tricky. That was a little tricky. I'm not another Age of Sigmar book. Which one? Which one? Some 8-bound units and use the extra bits to get some chaos ones. Ooh, very nice, very nice. God, I'm still using bits from my OG Chaos Spawn kit that I got like years ago. It's so good. It's such a good kit. Like a lot of the sculpting parts are, you could argue, are jank, and that's valid. That's a valid complaint. But hot damn if the fucking oh yeah, the Lumineth. I almost bought into the Lumineth when they were newer because they kind of hit right when COVID hit. And it just didn't happen. It just didn't work out. I do like them. Yeah, the Chaos Spawn kit is like one of the goat. There we go. And we'll make him have brown gloves because anything that minimizes the color on there is nice. No, see now I do have the Flesh Eater Quartz box coming in this year. I've been looking at. I have some like skin tutorials I want to use for them, how to make Grim skin. Chaos Mutations. Yeah, no, there's older. It's the problem because like Games Workshop, in order to make sure more people bought their first party models, made them very, very specific and stopped including conversion bits. But now, because of that, they've just driven people into the arms of people who make third party conversion bits, which is what I love. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find some like knightly armor bits for my Flesh Eater Quartz and like really kind of do the whole like Fallen Bretonia thing. All right, so he's got pants. I mean, yeah, obviously, but like, they can do a better sculptor. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. The new stuff does look really good, though. I really like the more talk. Okay, I think we're good. Hiccups defeated. Get fucked. Get fucked, Hiccups. All right, so he's got the rope. He's got like a bandolier sash thing. He's got a handkerchief. And at those Hiccups, I beat him to submission within my own chest. I was like, not today, motherfucker. And then I made sure that I did not hiccup. Let's see, what do we want to do? What do we want to do with you, buddy? You are a pile of colors that I do not know how to fully express. I wish Malifaux was not dead where I'm at, because I love Malifaux to pieces. It's like, for people who don't know, Malifaux is like a alternate history, magical, steampunk, Western isekai. I know that the isekai part sounds weird, but effectively it's like Earth used to have a lot of magic, and the magic ran out. And now you need soul stones to use magic. However, there's a realm called Malifaux, which is like parallel to Earth and has a bunch of fucked up monster bullshit. There's a bunch of soul stones there, so there's like effectively like parallel colonies there set up by effectively the guild, which is like the people who are kind of maintaining everything. I was a Reser player. I love me some undead boys. I also got I have the Nightmare Molly box that I need to get around to painting one of these days. It's all skeletons and pirates and shit, which is very, very fun. But I got that at Gen Con 2019. Yeah, it's like if you Narnia'd your way into like a gold rush boomtown kind of dealio. But there's like people trying to like bring back like elder gods and like goblins that are trying to like steal all your shit and then make moonshine in the fucking swamps. It's very good. It's a very, very cool setting. I'm a big fan of it. As a war game, it's very neat too, because the buy-in's not super high. You can buy like a master and like a couple of minions, and you'll be ready to party. But it also has a lot of models. So like if you try to do it competitively, you have a lot of memory, a lot of stuff to memorize. However, if you're just playing with your friends, you can easily get into Malifaux, I believe, for under $100. Also, it's card based, which is good. And I don't mean like Yu-Gi-Oh card. I mean like it uses a deck of standard playing cards. Instead of rolling dice, you flip over cards and you can like cheat them by using cards from your hand. It's so good. It's one of my favorite systems mechanically. I love it to pieces. Yeah, I guess you could be like Neil Gaiman's Wild West Narnia, but I don't know. Trying to figure out what color I want to do his like scarf. Part of me wants to say like a brighter red. I guess that'd be a good option. But he's the red guy carrying the red fruit, you know? Why not? There we go. Oh yeah. If you want to go to my Discord, I also have a lot of socials if you would like to check me out on various platforms. Well, hold on, I need to do some paint sounding real quick. I am forklift certified. You are correct. Oh. So I got one of these things. This looks terrible, but like this is from what's it called? Those are for resetting keys, and I find them to be very, very handy. They're very, very, very handy. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Unclogged. Ooh, there's fan club. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. He's got to dry anyway, so this is perfect timing. Excellent. All right. If you do not know Nanner, she is my wonderful snake. I am sounding my paint. Yes, she's my wonderful snake. She's currently hibernating, so mostly she just chills in a little corner of the tank and likes to poke her head out every now and then. I have not gotten a chance to feed her in a hot minute, and it makes me feel bad. But she's doing fine. She's doing fine. All right, let me see. Get your nitro on there. There we go. Let's get you bumped up to junior rank. But yeah, she's oh yeah, Nanners is, I believe I bought her in 2019 in September, so she's like slightly older than 3 years old. Oh, she's like 4 years old, actually. She's 4 years old. She's gonna be 5 this year. Yeah. So she's getting there. Oh, Squiggy, let me get you on there as well. Snakes live for like 20 years, so the nice thing is I have many, many more years of Nanners. I got many, many, many years of Nanners, which is great. It also means that, like, if I ever try to romance someone, I'll be like, I'm sorry, we're a package deal. We're a package deal. Yeah. It's totally feasible. Not likely to happen. But in theory, if I was to have a kid, like 9 months from now, like if that just happened somehow, that snake could be around by the time they're in high school, which is wild. Yeah, you have to accept my snake if you want the romance. And Kogasa, how you doing? Yeah, let's get you in the freshman stack as well. Nicer. Got a lot of people popping in, getting that stuff. All right. How you doing, Kogasa? How you doing? But yes, Nitro Dynamite 18. And I'm the real Squiggy. Welcome to the the junior year. I'm so sorry, the junior year of the Official Names Fan Club. And Kogasa Gasa. Welcome to the freshman year of the Official Nanners Fan Club. I hope you like my snake. I hope people do like my snake. There we go. I hit the right thing. Nice. I was worried a little bit. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna be real. I am a collection. Would you ultramarine? Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. Nice. I am a collection of weird hobbies, and unfortunately, if I have a lot of baggage, not bad baggage, not like mental baggage, as in if it's like, oh, you're very fun. I liked hanging out. We should make this a thing. And I'm like, all right. So my house is covered in models and cards and books. So they're like, gonna be like, so like, they better be down to clown, because if not, it's not going to change. Like that shit is not going to change anytime soon. And if somebody did an ultimatum of like how the models are me, I'd be like, bye. Because I don't like ultimatums. So there we go. There's got to be some Toho 3D prints out there. There's gotta. That feels like a thing that has to exist. Get yourself a Reimu Toho model. I'm not surprised that I haven't done that yet. This is aggravating to get the necklace. The necklace is gonna need, not necklace, the scarf is gonna be painted a couple of times. Oh, I should paint hold on. If I paint the strap gray, I could be like, ah, yes, it's a seatbelt. There we go. Yuka Minis one day. That's somebody I believe. Well, the nice thing you can do if you find a 3D print for like a if you find a 3D print for a color is this? Okay, cool. This is a dark gray. We'll just give him dark gray pants. Like I said, this guy is going to be sloppy as shit because I'm just want to get him done because he's fun. He's for fun. There's people who do like full 3D printed figures, and you can scale models down for 3D prints. If you're like, oh, I like that model, but it is a full ass like unironic, like it's like, oh, this is like a full figure. You can just shrink it down. This was originally scaled up. I printed some parts for the Lemon Pig. And that stuff has been scaled appropriately. God, I'm so stoked for the lemon pig painting stream, everybody, guys. I have put together I have ordered probably in the ballpark of like $30 worth of supplies for the lemon pig, and I'm very happy about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's get a little bit on there. I should actually, I don't know, what color do I want to use for the outfits? There we go. What? How? For reasons. For reasons. There's stuff that'll happen with it. Oh. So I gotta paint this at like the most ludicrous angle because fuck me for thinking this was a good idea. I do think the bright red scarf is very fun though. I think the bright red scarf is sticking out like a lot, but like in a good way. There we go. And then I gotta paint the arm. I think the arm I'm gonna cheat. I think I'm gonna cheat on the arm. I think I'm gonna use elf flesh from Vallejo Game Color. I think I'm just gonna dry brush on the arm. Well, the thing is, there's a specific material I needed for the lemon pig. The lemon itself, 39 cents. Not 39. Sorry, like 60. It was like 69 or 67 cents, something like that. It wasn't a lot of money. But I need specifically a material that was $20 for it. Because it's important. It's very important. Yeah, nice. As one does. There we go. I'm also gonna give this bad boy an oil wash too. Oh fuck, there's like a little metal bit on the shoulder. I think so. I think he's got like a tiny little like metal cap for his armor up there. No, so Chowder. Yeah. I put Chowder in the corner because I learned today that Chowder canonically had sex and helped birth 50 children. Knowledge that will never leave me now. I'm stained. I'm ruined. I'm ruined with this. Yeah. Apparently nobody knew how Chowder ended, which to be fair. Yeah, Chowder had sex with Goofy. Canon. He had sex with the bunny that apparently what they're called, they're called like pachowdies or something like that. Pachoofies. They got that name. I still really like the one Chowder episode where it's like they run out of budget. No, that's a Gumball episode. Okay. That's a Gumball episode. I really like the running out of budget stuff. I swear Chowder also, no, Chowder did that too, did it? Because they did like a fucking, they did like a car wash to raise funds for the show. Which is like, man, that's gotta be such the biggest fuck you could deliver to like Cartoon Network. Where it's like, where it's like we're yeah, you're cutting our budget. You're gonna make us deal with this bullshit. Okay. Okay then. The animators are gonna have to draw this fire. Alright, so we gotta let this dry a bit. I guess what I can do in the meantime is I can... Oh no, that was black! Oh, I just painted his pants black. Okay, I'll need to figure out what I want to do with the pants. The pants are fine though. I think it's turning out fine. I don't know, like I said, this is a shitpost mini. Let's get some more black on there though. Now the animators are gonna have to draw this fire. Let me take a sip. Hello, unemployed engine. Welcome. How you doing? I am painting a turnip 28 forklift. As one does. Yeah, I got a little bit of metal on the tires. There we go. Basically just fix it, and then did I get metal on like the sides of the tires? A little bit. Nothing too bad though, nothing too bad. How you doing? I'm doing good. Actually, today's been very, very good for just wrapping up some projects. Where it's like I get a bunch of stuff, killing up paint area a little bit. Yo, let's go. Which Gundam? Which Gundam? Gundam you watching? All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna have to let that scarf dry a bit. I have to let that scarf dry a bit. All right, this thing. Do I want to continue to be lazy? The OG. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think so. I think I would like to be lazy. So I am going to dry brush the ever-loving fuck out of this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a little bit of stone gray. And I'm going to take a little bit of the burnt red that I used for it. It is very bellet? I don't know how you actually pronounce that word. I know it's a little berserk little creature thing. I'm gonna take these two colors. Sacrifice for the god hand. I mean, I gotta paint real good. I need to enter Golden Demon. Oh fuck, there was ads. Fuck. There we go. That's the color I want. All right, we're back. Yes, and by the way, yes, I will sacrifice you all to the god hand. Yay! There we go. Okay, shot goes. This is war. Yeah, Amuro is a very. I don't particularly care for Amuro as a protagonist. I kind of like everybody else around him, though. There we go. Enter Lemon Demon with. Enter Golden Demon with a lemon pig. God, we're listening to Neil Ciceriga, who does Lemon Demon, which was like fucking with my brain. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna also bust out the Flaming Hot Cheetos brush for this. I'm just gonna try to like dry brush on a flesh tone. Because like I said, we're going we're going for quick. The layman. We're getting the hot Cheetos on the channel. I do have I need to find it again. Somebody did like a 3D scan of it was a Dorito, a Cheeto, and a like Lay's chip. And because there was effectively like a bunch of scientists like, hey, check it out, we got this cool scanning technology now, and we're going to do that. I do have a model. Where is that at? I think it's in my other room. Oh, buddy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of good Nasty Boy painting tonight. It's been excellent. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to dry brush a skin tone onto him, which seems to be going pretty well. And then the top will just kind of be a little darker than the others. And we'll do some eyes, and then we'll do the teeth. But oh yeah, but I did 3D print a Dorito with legs. I do have a Dorito with legs, which I think I was going to do some like flavor dusting on it, but I haven't got around to that yet. Also, Nitrous, have yourself a good sleep and take it easy, yo. Have yourself a good rest. 19. Okay, the mixture did not last very long. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot to cover on this model. So, like, as I'm, like, trying to hit it up with this mixture. Also, he's got these, like, fucky eyes and some other stuff. I like how, like, I find it weird how prominent the nose is. Where it's like, God damn, that's a big nose. 1 drop. 2 drop. There we go. That's all good, Shadow. Have yourself a good night and take it easy. I know it's getting later. So don't feel too bad if you need to clonk out. I'm going to be trucking for at least another 50 minutes because I want to make sure I get like my full paint time in. There we go. I'm making a much bigger mixture of the dry brush paints. I wonder if I can even... There we go. I'm old now. No, I feel you on that. Don't worry. This is a safe zone for hags, so nobody needs to be like, I'm old, I need to go to bed, so forgive me, Hal. Like, in theory, I should be joining you, but instead I just proceed to not. Because I make bad decisions with my sleep schedule. Or else he's need participating in war. Which, I mean, to be fair though, Xeon does kind of start like fucking up their shit, so. Where it's like if they didn't want that. Though it is weird in the earlier couple of episodes. I know Xeon's like the bad guys, and they're very obviously like doing horrible war crime shit, dropping satellites and whatnot. But at the rate that like and almost the first couple episodes almost frames them like weird underdogs. It's bizarre. Where it's just like Amuro usually defeats him so easily, and each time a guy will die, and then Char will be like, Heinrich, my beloved friend, how dare you? Oh no, what's that going on there? Oh. Like, Heinrich was a father of 12, you asshole. Not quite that bad, but like, it's like, there's like, Char cares, and he's usually doing like tricksy shit because he doesn't have the raw power advantage of the Gundam. And then, I mean, I'm sure I'll go later on in the series and some shit gets fucked up, but I got to the point where they made it to Earth and I need to get back in the groove. But at least as far as that part goes. It's kind of wild. Alright. This is building up pretty nice. This is building up pretty nice. I think if I do one more layer of just the khaki, it'll create the color I want, and then I can go back and do everything else. I'm gonna take over the role comical likable. That's, I mean, the funnest, if we're going by pure, like, technically an antagonistic faction, the penguins from Kenzen Robo Daimi Dollar are very good. Oh, was that the evil commander who like likes what's effectively is to her settings version of Batman? That one's also very cute. That's a very cute manga. That's a very cute manga. Hello, Dismayer. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That is kind of fun. The genre of manga, which is like guy who is not interested in girl and it just wants to be left alone, and girl is like, I am a wild motherfucker, and he's just kind of like, okay. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, there we go. Ooh, the second dry brush coat's really chef's kiss, making it pop out. It's also making it like weird and gross and fleshy, which is good because that's what I wanted. Like it's like, ooh, this is what I wanted. Oh, the impure sisters do not repent. That sounds vaguely pornographic, but I can also see that being fun. There's one manga that like, so basically I'm still reading my way through Baki. And I don't want to read another manga until I'm done with that. There's this one that I was told that was kind of like very ecchi, but also has a very neat battle tournament structure. It was called like Rosengarten. And I heard it has like a bunch of crazy like mythological references and some other shit. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. That sounds cool. That sounds fun. Sounds neat. God, look at this. Oh, look how fucked up this thing is. Oh, it's so good. I just have to keep being a little careful with this and just keep like just kind of hitting it down, and then I'm in the party zone. There we go. Everybody, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the weirdly tinged flesh orb? How do you guys feel about Florb? I love Florb. Look at Florb. Just a happy little guy. A happy little guy. Just a happy. Listen. He's florbing out. He's florbing out all over the place. All right, let's do some other details on him. All right, we need to get like the stem done. So let's go ahead and do that. Florb is love. You can follow, no day. Need some hairs. I mean, oh, actually. Good point. Let me do something real quick, and then I think I can follow up on that idea. That's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea as it's a good idea, but it's a fucked up idea. But I like it. So first of all, I think that's the only mouth he's got. Okay, that's good. So I just need to paint all the various teeth. I regret everything. Good. Everybody was like, oh, look at cute elf paint Warhammer. And now I'm like, I'm going to put teeth on the old man blob. Yay! Yay! Dare you enter my painfully disgusting realm? Woo! All right, there we go. All right, so here's my thought. I need to get some. I either need to get some more or I have some more. So these are little grass tufts, right? What if grass tuft? Get a little bit of glue, just a little bit of glue, a little bit of glue, and then we take one of the schnozzes. And then I take this, cram it. I cram it up in there. There we go. Excellent. We do it again, once more with feeling. I can do that for all the nostrils. I technically have enough of these left over for all the nostrils. Yeah, it's... Or is it my magical... No, it's not. Definitely not. Oh, I kind of love it. Oh, I hate it. I love it so much. It's so good. Oh, fuck yeah. I have to... Listen, I have to do that for the other nostrils now. Listen, I have to. I have to. I have to. There we go. Got one more to go. I like the fact that we're doing a Limp Bizkit Nookie cover while I slowly do this. Hey, everybody knows who to blame now, so yay! Oh my god. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, what a crime I have put on canvas today. I love being a mini painter. Nookie, it really does, to be fair. You're not wrong. Dry brush that, and we also need to dry brush some teeth. Get some weird green khaki color to make the teeth extra disgusting when I dry brush it. There we go. All right, so I'm moving off to the side. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at this fucked up boy. He's so good. He's so good. And I haven't seen an AMV in a hot fucking minute. The weird thing is, like, I kind of missed out on... Oh, God. Too much splatter. Too much splatter. Too much splatter. Uh-oh. 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 I think I can... Oh, it's okay. It's disgusting, but in a way that's not, like, too bad. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful boy. And I think I can just go back with the highlight color. I think I can just touch it up around... Yeah, there we go. We're okay. Crisis averted. Excellent. Just judging by the teeth, this thing is British. I mean, technically, Turnip does take place in Europe, so it's not impossible for it to be British. All right, then I gotta get, like, a eye. What color do I want for this eye? I'm gonna do, like, a... If I do a stone gray, which is what I was using for the skin, it would kind of have, like, a foggy, like, cloudy eye. Like, it's like it doesn't know what's going on. I think that's a good idea. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, excellent, excellent. All right, so... Oh, God. So this song in particular, God, I still haven't finished those Ewoks. I did an Ewok stream where I listened to Limp Wicket for like 3 hours straight, and I did not actually get those Ewoks finished. I need to do that as well. I got so many. This is what I'm talking about, the downside. I got so many projects I need to go back and like wrap up and finish and whatnot. But that does, every now and then, that does lead to days like today where it's like, ooh, the project is being good. Oh God, I love that eye. Okay, that turned out good. He's got like, okay, he's got at least one more here. God, it's gonna be so good when it's like, what do you want? This and then a forklift. It's fucking Tuesday, ain't it? Oh, you got a license for that forklift? I'm trying. I can't. It's late enough that any attempt to do a British accent is just not gonna happen. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no 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 no! Uh-oh! 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 I accidentally touched it in a bad spot. Fuck. I think I can fix it. I think I can fix it. Okay, it's gonna be a little lighter than the others. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. That means I just have to grip it by the top if I want to get that last eye. Oh man, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. That's fine. We just gotta get this last eye. And to think I'm gonna get all my Terminators ready for an oil wash. A Bestiar model, which is also the weird British orb is also a Bestiar model, to be fair. Okay, I don't know a good way to have that rest. It's just flopping over the side. All right, forklift boy, what do you need? What do you need to get finished, buddy? What do we need? We have approximately still have a half an hour. Actually, we have plenty of time. Fuck. I thought it was gonna be in more of a hurry to get this done. Yeah, it's just some like fucky mutation stuff. It's fine. There we go. The red's important. The red scarf I think is actually weirdly selling this. Where it's because like otherwise you could just kind of be like, yeah, whatever, it's a forklift, and you're like, that's a turnip man in there. What's he doing? All right, and then I think I initially painted the shirt black. Not that I wanted to. I think I thought I grabbed the dark gray. Got a black. Oh, I should also paint the glove again too. The glove is a brown that needs another layer. Then luckily I also have like one other model on standby that like if I do wrap him up much sooner, this won't be that big of a deal. I also need to get a base for him at some point. What's that steel wool stuff you're using? The steel wool? Nande. What do you mean? What do you mean the steel wool stuff, I guess? Oh, or do you mean like this? Do you mean this thing? Is that what you're talking about? Like that? Oh fuck, that just reminded me too. Hold on. It's also this guy in the back. I nearly forgot about him. The hair. Oh, the hair stuff. That is so. For miniature painting, you can get these little. They're like little tufts of grass that you can apply to your models. That was specifically like a type of grass meant for like tundra, kind of like a dead sort of like icy cold sort of grass dealio. So that's what was going on with that. For without EPAs and a scarf. Yeah, exactly. Listen, somebody's got to transport the mutant British blob somewhere. That's gonna be my guy. A little bit more red to paint that. I'm probably gonna do the same thing where it's like I paint red and I'm gonna dry brush with that like skin color. So that means God, I need to print out a base for him too. I did just get some more resin, like literally before stream. I got some resin, and in the mail, and I was like, I need to print. Oh yeah, there's another model that speaking about like endless projects. Well, this one is more of like a. I don't have a super use for this, but I really like the sculptor. So, if you guys might remember, I need a little bit more. If you guys might remember, there is a guy, a Sir Nicholas, who made a bust of me. He made a bust of me just because I painted one of his models, and it was really nice. I was like, fuck yeah. So yeah, he opened up a tribe recently, which on my mini factory is like a way to like subscribe to somebody and get like monthly models. And this month's model, holy shit. Let me get the red on this guy real quick. Let me get the red on this asshole, and then I'll show you this. I also need to dry brush the wood. Look at this motherfucker. It is called the Serpent of Sorcery, I believe, and I need to clean it up a bit. But it's like some fucking like fucked up Dark Souls Elden Ring wizard snake, and I fucking love it. There's a lot of touch-ups I gotta do still, but like also it took a lot of resin. It's a hefty boy. That's a hefty boy. I was waiting because I was going to print out his base next, because his base needs is pretty large. Oh, same. This is why I was talking about, like, I would probably really, really, really like Berserk. I feel like I would really like Berserk. I just haven't sat down and, like, committed to liking Berserk, if that makes any sense. Let's get some wood grain while that's drying. Then I want to do... Let's see, the scarf is still... Sorry, not the scarf. Glove is still brown. What color do I want to do? Oh, he's also got like a little strap to hook his little thing in. So there we go. We'll get a little bit of brown on that. As a Nitro, have yourself a good lurk, yo. White color round eyes has a fork influence. I kind of do, yeah. Oh, what about my black red? I haven't used my black red. I used to use a fuckload of black red. I have not used it in a while. I like it. It's a great color. It's very thin, so I have to layer it a bunch. But I think in this case, if I can just get like, I could probably go pretty thick with it. Go pretty thick and just get like right on that shoulder. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get from the other side too, just so it sees it from the front. I kind of love how this. Oh fuck! So the brush hit something. Like I hit one of the side things and I just didn't realize it. And I'm like, where the fuck is the paint? Because there should be paint on the model in the wrong spot, but I am not seeing it. So I'm just gonna say it was just a whims of fate that nothing got on there. Well, the problem is that I probably should have painted the guy first. You're not wrong. I usually do, but because this guy fits in extremely snug. Like, I had to cram this asshole in there just to even get him to fit. So I didn't know how it was going to work if I did it after a paint. Well, I guess, but I agree. In other circumstances, I would have. This build is just kind of been particularly annoying because it's almost like this model was not meant to hold a turnip guy inside of it for very long. Okay, then we got that on there. But also, like, once I get like an oil wash and stuff, I don't think it's going to be like a huge deal. Let's get the strap real quick. I'm gonna do gray for that, but I think brown would be better. Excellent. Look at him. Look at the lad. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. I think he's ready for an oil wash, but I don't know. Part of me, I was like, maybe I should glue this on, but you know what? I think it's kind of better if I just let it like dingle dangle. That was if I wanted to put other stuff on there, but that still means like, oh God, it's so fucked up. I definitely need to glue him to a base at some point though, because unfortunately his cargo is too heavy for him to physically carry. All right, we still got. God, my productivity tonight has been powerful. Oh my God, this has been excellent. All right, we got one more model though. This. She is from Age of Sigmar, specifically Stormcast, but I like to give my Stormcast alternate helmets, and I like to do a dirty gold color scheme because it looks better. It looks better than the default, which looks like ass. The fucking, like, Stormcast Stormcast, the aesthetics are mostly there. It's just that like the masks and making them like bright, fucking like bright gold and blue. It just does not do the sculpts any favors. So yeah, I got her base, which has been primed with a paint on primer. So that ways I want to make sure that the dirt was around the candles. But in order to do that, I need to prime the dirt later. So I did some convoluted steps to get this going. There we go. Luckily, it's not too wild. I still have the Yndrasta. I still got her. I ran out of sealant. I was working on getting her done, and she's very close. But without the sealant, so basically the thing about oil washes is when you do them, they're very messy. Like they will rub off. So what you have to do is actually use like a lacquer varnish, or maybe not necessarily lacquer, some sort of varnish. That is a butt. You have to use some sort of varnish to like actually go. You have to use some sort of varnish in order to keep all the paint sealed in, so then you can paint on top of it, or just like touch it with your hands and not get them super duper dirty. But I ran out. I ran out when I was working on her early this or last week. My sense of this is another slight downside to being on vacation for too long, is my sense of time becomes absolutely distorted. Like struggling to remember what time it is, kind of thing, where it's like, oh god, when is it? When is it right now? Okay, let me get some dark gray for the handles, and then I get the I can get basically I'm gonna like work on her. She's actually like pretty far along. There's just like little fabric bits I need to hit up. Also probably give her some like bright red in the eye sockets, because she's kind of like a wizard. So the idea but the bright red eyes would be like, oh yeah, she's just like filled with sorcery. There we go. Let's get a little more of that red drip in there. Ooh, perfect. Nice. So God, I'm so happy with how much painting I got tonight. I'm losing my mind. I'm stream be fun. Even though I've learned cursed knowledge, I've learned something, which is cool. And then I also now have all these painted models. That's good. It's a good night to return to the wage cage too. I said even then that one's gonna be pretty short. It's gonna be only like a couple of days. I don't understand why the guild I work at is like, yes, you should come back on a Thursday. I don't get that necessarily. It feels weird, because it's like, just at that point it's like 2 days. Just wait 2 more days, you know? Just wait 2 more days and you'll be fine. Like I cannot imagine much is gonna happen productively in 2 days, but whatever. Whatever. Yep. But yeah, I've been like, I think it's just because I found the way to paint them. Like will I? Then again, I don't know. So if Age of Sigmar has the new starter set with Skaven in it, I'm gonna pick that up because I got to. As the rat painter, I may be mostly derelict in my rat painting duties, but there are some drives that even I cannot ignore. But if the antagonist faction's Skaven, that's still gonna mean the good guy faction's gonna be Stormcast. And like, would I just eventually just buy enough starter boxes that I have a Stormcast army? Do I get gaslit into having one? I guess guilds are silly. They're ran by old people. Not in general. Mine's run by people that like don't really know how stuff works. Like they understand really old, antiquated ideas that they were used to. But by the same token, the idea of things like morale isn't really there. Like, these are the kind of people that if you're nice to your employees, that maybe they'll do better work. They're like, no. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? There we go. I gotta get these the arm bits over here. There we go. Got like little bits over here. So it's goofy sometimes. Are these bare hands? Fuck, she's got bare hands. Fuck, I just realized it. I just realized she has bare hands. What if? Think smarter, not harder. What if I painted her hands red? Like she's doing some wizard shit. And then I'll oil wash it, and then I'll dry brush the hands to be like glowy energy hands, so I don't have to worry about like I can keep maximum laziness, which is what I want to do for the Stormcast. I'm pretty confident in like my other painting stuff. My Stormcast are like whatever will look decent and let me paint gold. Because it's like I said, it's not like I have like a purpose for them. It's not like they're on my I have model painting on various New Year's resolutions, but they're not like a big part of it. Where it's like, I mean, I got of course getting 2K worth of Death Guard painted is just practical for like, hey, if I wanted to show up to the LGS in theory, which I could, but will I? I don't know. I should really just keep a better eye on them and just see like, because like some Saturdays I'm doing things, and some Saturdays I'm just like sitting around just browsing on the interwebs. So in theory, if I had like I have to be up this Saturday so I could go to the Warhammer tournament or game, I guess. I don't want to go full tourney because I think all my armies suck dick in the tournament scene. Also, you know, just being new and stuff. All right, there we go. She's got red hands. Nice. Let's go back to this. Let's get some dry brushing on the base. I want this base to be fucking done. Ah. Let's see, what color do I need? Gray. There we go. Gray and a tan, and then the base is basically done. The candles do a lot of work for my Stormcast. God, I love the candles on them. I will say that is a feature that is like when I put all the candles on the base, I'm like, ooh, this is getting me excited to do things. I like layering on candles to smother. I'm also I've basically just been turning every brush I have into like a shitty dry brush, which is probably good because Lord knows I have too many. I got too many brushes. I keep them around forever because basically I can there we go. I keep removing paint from them, which makes them last longer. But that also means it's like this one is only going to be used for like basically dry brushing or what, like base coating. But I already got a better base coating brush that keeps a point, like just keeps its shape better. It's like, should I toss this brush? It still has a purpose though. My body physically will not let me get rid of something that still has like a use. Which makes my house once again, we're going back to the idea like my house is a mess to live in. Yeah. For reasons like that. Oh god, my poor Steel Legion Drab. There's a thing with Games Workshop paints the pots where like the pot will actively resist being shut, where it's like I'm crushing it, trying to keep it shut, but I feel it slowly lifting up. That paint is not long for this world. It is tragically it is going to expire not too much longer. And I probably have an equivalent for it because it's one of the shades I use a lot. So I feel like at some point I probably went and bought a Vallejo version of it, and I was like, this is fine. Good. It's ground textures. Nice. I've been having a lot of fun with texture paste. Gotta love texture paste. I like basing, and I like making sure my minis have like a good looking base, but I'm definitely there are some people that can like really layer in like different materials and stuff, and it makes the like sometimes people will paint bases that arguably look better than the minis. Not from like a skill thing where it's like, oh, the skill is like they're not very good at painting minis, but it's like the cohesiveness and just like how nice it looks just really accelerate everything. Just like really, really accentuate the model. There we go. There we go. Get the rim on this. Which part has she got to go? I'm debating whether I want to sit down tonight and really fuck with the rest of her stuff. But the thing is, I feel like I got enough done tonight that if I just want to get this base wrapped up and then worry about like the logistics of like what is she gonna need? Like, is she gonna need a lot of details and stuff? I can knock those out later. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think we'll do. I think this is good. I think I got a lot of minis worked on today that I feel pretty good about. And it's getting around that time. I actually probably because I probably should go to bed a little earlier tonight because I gotta, like I said, I gotta go back to waging. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the chatting screen.